Well, here we are, fellas. We're in
we
the
made
NO. Super Bowl Friday, 2 days away from the big game. But we are in the game, man, at the EA Madden Bowl here in the NO. Listen, my champ, we were just talking about your Madden rating was poop, right? Freddie T gonna be in the Hall of Fame one day. He was fast. His Madden rating was high.
Yes.
Mine wasn't very good either.
we was in the seat. I don't know how I went from an A to a C from going from college to the league. But yeah, man, I don't really appreciate my Madden rating, but I appreciated the game.
You know, I told you it only takes one bad grade to drop your grade. So to go from a 90 to a C, you might have a D somewhere in there. But I checked out your Madden rating. You're so modest. Your Madden, you're 94 overall.
Yeah, but that ain't no Freddie T numbers though. You know what I mean?
That's great numbers.
That ain't
On
no
the legendary Steelers defense, come on, brother. I'll take that.
Because they weren't penalizing people back then.
No doubt. Once they started penalizing folks, it's like, all right, so fellas, like, it's a big night, man. You got Shaboozey here,
Yep.
you got Jelly Roll here,
Yep.
you got Chris Stapleton here.
Yep.
It's gonna be NFL star after NFL star. I mean, y'all know how it is, bro. Think about the whole time you were watching the NFL, you thought about the opportunity where you can get your own guy on the game, be on the Dolphins, be on the Jaguars, be on the Steelers, and playing with your team. These dudes get to do that, but they get to come out and have a great night tonight as well.
Yes, and coming down and not playing in the game. Some guys are, but most guys aren't.
Yeah.
But you can still come out. You can still support and still have that connection to EA Sports and Madden, because we all did it growing up. It was really playing your dreams without living your dreams. And then now, I'm on the game.
Yeah.
And it's cool to hear guys when they start arguing about their Madden rating. I love it because they're really living out their dreams with this game that they played from 8 years old through. And now
That's
they get
why
a chance
all
to
them
be
boys
around
hate Chad.
people.
You know, because Chad's supposed to be the ratings
He's
adjuster.
the ratings adjuster.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he got people out here poop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so
Right.
funny.
Freddie
You know,
T,
one of the bigger dreams
what
is-
would be your vision Madden rating?
My
right
vision right now, I'm locked in at 105. Hey, bifocal Freddie is ready. Hey, my vision will be on point. I can see again. I can catch the ball. It would make my catching rating better. Because I think I'm like a 70 catcher. Maybe I pay attention to all that stuff. But like I was saying, it's our dream to make it to the NFL, a lot of us, a lot of the players that we'll meet tonight. But it's also a dream to be in the game.
Yeah, sure.
Being able to see yourself in the game, being able to utilize yourself in the game, your teammates, cheat sheet a little bit. So think about that.
You know what's cool is since we got with EA and we started working with EA, we got those legend cards so
Yeah.
people can
MUT,
now play with
yeah,
us.
rating.
My 13-year-old can put me on his team. Well, he couldn't, he was too young, but now Lil Chan can watch me play, he can play with me on his team, and having that honor of my son coming up saying, "Daddy, you just got an interception." I really only have one in my whole career.
That's
but
why it's
I
a
got,
game.
I got three this game. Oh, yeah, I like
That's why
it,
it's a
man.
video game. Hey, we're gonna bring Sketch up. Sketch is gonna be over here playing with MMG tonight. Go and take a seat, brother. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
All right, Sketch.
Yes, sir.
Now, listen. We all know your social media phenomenon.
Yes,
Everybody seems to love you. Tell me why, man. No matter where you go, you bring the joy, you bring the laughter, you bring the love.
I just I like to have fun and just kind of be myself, and then just take it one step at a time. The social media stuff is pretty fun, but like I just do what I like to do, which is like usually just play video games and hanging out with my buddies. So that's kind of like how I blew up.
But I heard you were terrible at video games, though.
I'm not the best Madden player. Like I'm not a competitive guy. Like I'm not competitively good, but I am pretty bad though. We got smacked by Jahan Dotson. He beat us 56-0 on Monday.
What's your favorite team on Madden?
My favorite team on Madden, Texans. I'm a Texans fan, so
Okay.
I'm Texans to the bone.
Tight with CJ. CJ's your guy.
Yes, sir.
I saw you catching passes,
Yeah.
running some routes.
Yes, sir.
How'd you like that?
Oh, it's awesome. I got to meet him, Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, John Mechie. They're all great guys. Like the Texans, like they got a lot of great character guys. So it's easy to be around them. A lot of fun.
Hey, Sketch, how did you go from I enjoy playing video games to making money and being on, social
I don't
media?
know. I feel like I just tricked my way up here. I don't know. It was. I really don't know. It's like I was just when I first started, I did it because I just wanted to play game. My friends started working more, and I should have been working too. But I was like, just wanted more people to talk to when I was playing games, and then eventually people started clipping me, and like once the clips started taking off, and the stream started too,
Right.
and then I turned into a meme. and then once I got turned into a beam, like what's up, brother?
Yeah.
That thing like made me like pretty recognizable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you racing somebody. I can't think of who it was.
Oh, speed.
Speed.
Yeah, I almost popped a quad.
Did you get your 40 time? What you running the 40?
I was between 5 and 6 seconds.
Okay.
That's a long range though.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
5 and 6 seconds.
It depends on the day. I had a lot of draft that day. And I was wearing a couple layers.
Yeah, hey, listen, sometimes that happens. It can hold you back a little bit.
Yeah.
But think about just being a dude who wanted to talk to people, right? So you started playing the game to now where you're at EA Madden Bowl and you're here to play the game, but more importantly, here to be yourself.
Yes, sir.
How much has life changed for you?
Man, life's changed. God is good, and it's just I still wake up and think it's surreal. Like I started like a year ago, so like it's all pretty fresh to me.
Yeah.
And like I'm not used to all the cameras, so like we got 8 over here.
We got a lot of them.
Yeah, it seems like
6.
Yeah, but it's I don't like just I'm taking it a day at a time, just because like I don't know like that's like kind of how I live, like day to day.
How does your family deal? Because I have a son. I tell my kids, I'm like, oh yeah, don't sit around playing games all day. You can't be. That's not how you get ready for life.
Yeah.
But they might point at you and be like, Daddy, but he's doing pretty well. I see that cute.
Yes, sir.
Cuban on like.
Hey, look at that there. Look at that. Shout out Johnny.
To that next generation, that next generation coming up with the video game, this whole wave, I guess.
Yes, sir. Like the number one thing would just believe in yourself and then be consistent. It's like if you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna be consistent. But consistency is really the key. Like posting like 30 days in a row, stuff like that. Like that's really where you build growth. And like especially in the beginning, I was streaming like every day, and like it's really about consistency. And then you just be yourself, and then try to do something that other people aren't doing. Like it doesn't have to be something like completely new, but like. You put a little, make a little difference, or
Yeah.
Well,
Separate yourself.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. We appreciate your time. I
Yes,
know
sir.
you got to work. We got to work. But
Yes,
we want to
sir.
get a chance to sit down and chop it up with you,
Thank
brother.
My
y'all.
man, brother.
Yes, sir,
It was
man.
a pleasure.
Good talking to you, brother. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank
brother.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good one, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you too.
I might jump on you if you lost by
let's
50.
go.
If you lost by 50, I might jump on you.
You can tell, like, for him, he doesn't think he's a star,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So that's the type of dude you're going to want to be cool with. You're going to want to hang around because, to us, part of it as the old heads, we like, hey, man, all you do is sit around and play video games in front of the camera, right? And record your, but to him, he's not looking at it like I've changed from what I am. He's like, nah, I just get paid to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the cool thing. That's the cool thing you can tell Chance.
Yeah.
What I mean?
Yes.
Don't change.
So, you know what?
if you get rich.
I wanted to ask him what was the inspiration behind the hat. It looks like hair from here. Y'all know I used to have that much hair once upon a time.
Never had that much hair.
I had that much hair.
And I saw your picture from high school. You were receding senior year.
No, brother.
Yeah,
I had
Freddie
that
T.
much- I had a flat top too.
No, Freddie T.
Temp fade, and then these just creep back.
Yeah.
I had that much hair, brother.
In Florida, you for sure was creeping back already.
Oh yeah, I was way deep. I was knee deep, out of there. But I'm, like I say, I'm sexy right now.
Duval.
No,
That was Bell
hey,
Glade. That was
you
Bell
know me,
Glade.
Bafo?
No, that wasn't Duval. That was Bell
Hey,
Glade.
it ain't
That
Duval.
was Big G.
Hey, it Duval.
They need to put that in the game. That has to be in the game.
No,
They gotta put it in the game.
no, he almost lost his coaching job week one.
I think Liam will do a great job. I saw him somewhere breaking down film. I'm excited.
Freddie T, I have a question.
I'm excited.
Did the Duval thing start with Jalen Ramsey singing?
No.
Because I didn't hear it before that.
No, we used to say it a ton back then, but it's a native to Jacksonville.
Okay.
Yeah, the locals started it. We sort of took it from the north side, the hood, the east side. We brought it in the stadium. We started saying it during the games.
Gotcha.
Way, way, way back. John Henderson, he's somewhere on tape. Marcus Stroud. And then they eventually picked up on it as they
Right.
started to market it and try to brand the team in this social media era, and it just took off.
I have to say, from Atlanta, I got to give a shout out to Lil Duval.
Oh, yeah.
Because you think, like, why does he call himself that?
Yeah.
And then you go and look into it, and Lil Duval, friend of the show and all. Lil
Yeah.
Duval's a cool dude, been on here and all with us. But, no, I heard that 25, 30
Yeah.
years ago.
Okay.
They go way,
I love
way
Jayden.
back.
Jayden, I do too. We had
Yeah.
a bunch of people, but yeah.
Okay, so here's my question.
You hold the U, you don't hold the A though.
You know, the wrong part.
Yeah.
He had too few U's and too many A's.
Oh.
When you guys were playing, would y'all still pop up at the Super Bowl city when y'all didn't make it to the Super Bowl? So like your whole career.
You know what? I did. My first 2 years, think about it.
Y'all didn't miss that. Y'all missed it. I said the years y'all didn't make it, like your whole career.
Oh, wow.
See,
Wow.
I would go.
That went way.
Oh,
That
he
went
gonna take a
way
shot. He gonna
over
take a
my
smooth
head.
shot.
Oh,
Okay,
nice
yeah.
subtle.
He took it.
All the
He
years,
shot
all
with
the
the 38 real quick. You know,
But really, to answer that question, RC, man, my rookie year, it was in Miami.
Okay.
So I was home.
Yeah.
The next year was the hardest year to attend. It was in Atlanta. That was the year we lost to the Titans three times in one season in the AFC Championship. So really, I just went there to feel it. Like, give me a little hunger, make it hurt so bad, but hopefully, play with a different intensity the next year in hopes of coming back. And I thought we were, much like a lot of guys, but, when you say we'll be back, we had never been back until 2017 to another AFC Championship, and I was long done retired. So, but Atlanta doesn't owe me anything from that Super Bowl. I know New Orleans won't either.
Listen, I can't even lie, y'all. I went to party.
Really?
I knew the best party. Yeah, I would go. I'd never go to it. I've never been to a game. I've never been inside of a Super Bowl, but I know that everybody's going there. I know the city gonna be lit. So if it was in a fun city, Tampa, Atlanta, Dallas, it's somebody where I knew people there and I knew I could go, I would go and party from about Tuesday to Saturday, leave Saturday night and go watch the game.
I would never go. I always said the first time I would be in the Super Bowl city during Super Bowl week was if I was playing.
Wow.
And I was like, if I'm not playing, I'm not going. It was kind of to be weird and just punish myself.
Yeah.
I was like, clearly you didn't do enough to help your team get to that goal, so why should you go get the party? I think part of it too, though, I feel like, and maybe it was different, Fred, because you were a star, I feel like boys didn't make money during Super Bowl week the way they do now. Like everybody has something now. Some appearance, some brand.
Right. I think earlier on, I didn't take enough advantage of it. I got those opportunities. They want you to be out there and show face. It also depends on your agency. Like, they help a lot. And right now, there are so many PR firms and in this environment. So the opportunity's always been there. But I think because of social media and the different streams in which they can get the behind the scenes, they get more opportunities that way too with brands and stuff. So the Super Bowl is great. I went to one Super Bowl my entire life. It was the 07 Patriots Giants. I went to support Plexico, and I was there live. Just the atmosphere, like maybe some of this can rub off. It never rubbed off.
Yeah,
but
we know.
Just to be in that environment was great.
Yeah. I know you think about, though, when you play for a certain reason, right? I think there's the individual aspect of what we do, right? And then there's the team aspect. All of these guys here tonight that got invited to the EA Madden Bowl, in a sense, they didn't reach their goal from a team aspect, right? And you wonder, it makes you wonder, what does being here for them do, right? When you here at this party, yeah, it's cool, but are you thinking, man, next year, I don't want to be able to be at the Madden Bowl on Friday night.
I should be in the hotel right now, getting rehab and massages and all that stuff to get ready. I'm not gonna lie, the only time we went to the playoffs when I was playing was 08, and Ed Reed just stole our soul. I think he had 3 picks in the game, went crazy.
He got a gold jacket, though.
Yeah. So that's what I like, too, is okay, he won a Super Bowl. But at least he's a Hall of Fame. They stole it from us. But the thought of saying, I remember sitting there like, man, I'm 3 games away from having a ring. And that was the first time through my career. That was year 3 or 4. But I was like, it was almost grabbable there being in the playoffs. So these players now, and a lot of these guys, they might have got knocked out last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but they had that same thought. And just being down here, I think it does motivate you. I say you see the energy, you see whatever you talk about, and you actually a part of the game. But seeing how excited the world is about it, I think that'll fuel you more, because it's like, now I thought I could be here, now I see what that is.
Right.
Man, let me tighten up. Let me get these week or 2 in, and then I got to go back to work.
RC, take us to look at it from the other end. 2 days before your Super Bowl. It was 2008,
Yeah.
Tampa, so it'll be Eastern time, right? 2008, 2 days before the Super Bowl, around this time at night. What was your processes?
I took everybody that came with me from the family to Capitol Grill. Made a bad decision, ate outside. It got cold Friday night. It was hot as hell the whole week. And then it got cold, so everybody was shivering, so it wasn't a great dinner. But that was what I did. I took everybody that came in, because what happens is the hotel you stay at all week, you don't stay in that hotel the night before the game. They take you to like a secluded hotel. And the one we stayed in, if you hit the sofa, dust shot up from it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like the time, that's when you go get the lock in, right? Because I tell everybody, the hotel is for the married dudes with kids,
Yeah.
right? You trying to get away from home so you can have some rest, right? And so they take you over there, you go to that hotel, and that's when it becomes real to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it becomes a thing. What up, brother? How you doing, man? Chan, you know him.
What up,
already.
bro? You good, baby?
What up, brother? Good to see you, fam. Man, good to meet you as
Yo,
well,
man.
man.
What's up, brother? How's it going?
Good.
How
Brother,
you feeling,
how
man?
you doing, man?
Yeah.
All right, bro, you've had 2 years in it, right? What are, in those 2 years, what is one thing you've learned about the league you didn't know coming into it?
One thing I learned, like I say, I've been playing running back probably like my whole life, and like when people say, you get to the NFL, it's different. Like it really is different. I always thought like it don't matter what level I'm at, like I'm gonna be able to play how I want to play football and do what I do. But like once you get there, it's like it really is other guys on the side of the ball that's like as good as you. Like so where I came from, I always been like probably the best person on the field. But like when you get there, you meet different people who like got the same mindset and got as skillful as you. It's like it makes you like want to want to work harder and compete more. And that's what I learned, man. Just going there and be like seeing all these different talents. I feel like, bro, it teach you a lot, bro. Like you can learn a lot. Even that's just off 2 years.
And when you finally got there, you had an opportunity to get there and then open up Madden your rookie year. I know you got right to it. Was your speed fair? Was it what you thought it was?
For sure.
What'd you start with speed-wise?
I think I was like 96, 95. I was the fastest running back, so I couldn't complain. I couldn't complain about that.
You the fastest rookie?
The fastest running back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was there a rating that you didn't agree with? Maybe like catching or breaking tackle?
Nah, probably for sure my catching, for sure. Cause like I feel like I got the best hands. Like even I be saying that on my team. Like even though I got like Waddle and Tyreek Hill, I'm like, bro, I got the best hands on the team. Bro. Like,
Because he couldn't catch. That's why he asked me.
And I want to know. I want to hear from him. But that's a big statement. You got Waddle, you got Tyreek, you had OBJ down there.
I was telling like, bro, I got the best hands on the team. Like, bro, I don't drop nothing for real.
Wow.
I mean, every ball you catch is like 5 yards from the quarterback.
Even when I go receive it too.
As a speedster, everybody knew you came in as a speedster. That was your scout report. You talking about getting to the league. Did you get to the league and you saw them big boys flying and be like, oh, I can't outrun him to the sideline?
I mean, like you said, bro, like I like you said, people always get bigger than me.
Yeah.
So I just feel like long as I just try to use my skill set better than they can use theirs. So I mean, especially like my first time playing Fred Warner.
Yeah.
He actually like sideline to sideline for real. So it makes you think like, okay, like, I can't just try to outrun him. Like, I gotta try to do something different.
Yeah.
But like you for sure you see it though.
The different hey, you gotta stem him this way.
It ain't no you ain't finna just run by him for real.
Yeah.
But it just challenge you, bro. It just make you better, bro.
Well, man, Devon, man, we appreciate you. We know you got to get in the party. Thanks for sitting with us for a little bit on the pivot. Best of luck, man. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
My man, appreciate you, brother.
He can get to it too.
You know, he didn't have like the Genty carry and stuff like that, but Jeremiah Love, man, played for Notre Dame. He's over there on the blue carpet.
Good size on
He
him.
could go, man. Yeah. He's actually, we met him earlier, and I was just telling Freddie T, well, I didn't meet him earlier. He was with us earlier, and I was just telling Freddie T, he reminded me of him. 6'1", 10'3" dude in the 100 in high school, 215 pounds right now as a true sophomore, 19 years old. Like, that's what A-Chan was talking about, though. Like, the league is different. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be dudes on this carpet that do things totally different than everybody else. And I think that's what's cool about Madden, though, when you do get to the game.
Yeah. it's funny to see that transition because you seen guys you don't think gonna do it, and guys that you never thought could play at that level, play at that level.
Yeah.
Like you said, hell, we laugh with me and you. It's like, could they play? We knew Freddie T was about to be a monster, ninth pick overall.
Yeah.
Teams passed on you multiple times.
This is
What
all
up,
yours.
brother? Chilling.
My man, respect. Yes, sir.
Good to see you again, young man. All good?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Like, I've seen you a million times this season already. It was cool to see you early. Jeremiah Love, Notre Dame running back. Have you gotten over the national championship yet?
It still hurt a little bit. I mean, I'm glad we got there. We went through a lot of adversity as a team, a lot of ups and downs, and it was a blessing we got there. We went out there and competed. Didn't turn out in our favor, but to be able to do that and go that far, my brothers, people that I've been training with ever since last January, it was something special. And it still hurts, but it was a great experience.
Right. If you can go back to the season and pick one thing you can get better at, what would it be?
I would say focus on getting more positive yards because I'm the type of player who likes to, try to make flashy plays here and there.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of times I could just put my foot in the ground and just went north.
Right.
That's one thing I want to get better at.
So I would call that we call that run game efficiency.
Yes, sir.
Knowing you want to get the tough four,
Yeah.
and everything from there is icing on the cake. If you focus on that tough four, those other opportunities will come.
Yeah.
Every shot can be
Yeah,
a
as
home
well.
run shot. Even though you're a home
How's
run
it
threat,
going?
RC was telling us you were a 10 300 meter guy.
How's it go?
You got a lot of speed. I want to see it.
We got
Focus on
another
that.
slow running back.
Hey man, y'all can talk about this. Y'all can figure this thing out.
Slow.
All right, so we got Jamyr Gibbs, 12th pick overall, 2-time Pro Bowler already, big time back from Detroit. So you've already been in the league 2 years. He's going to be one of the top running backs in college football next year. Very similar games. If you had advice to give him on what it takes in that last year to show and prove that you could be a first-round back in a league that's devalued backs, what would that advice be?
I mean, just keep being you. Don't change for nobody. You got this far. Being yourself and not listening to what other people had to say and like the negative things. Just keep building on the positive, and you'll be straight.
We had a bunch of running backs though. What's that adjustment like though?
For me personally, it was cool.
It wasn't tough to go from. We just had Devon Achane on, and he was like playing Freddie Warner was like that dude's big and could run real fast.
Certain people like that, like it's not a lot like Fred, but like when you get to play, like you just got to be locked in, and everything will be straight.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, I watched you so many games, and you were clearly the most talented person on the field a lot of those times. When you get to an Ohio State, and it is that caliber of player, did it feel different for you, or what was your feeling about facing that team as opposed to others?
I was looking forward to it. I love competition. I want to play whoever's the best. Going into that game, my goal was just go out there and just dominate whoever's in front of me. They had some great players. And my focus going onto the field, if I'm playing anybody, is just go out there and just be me. National championship just happened to be the national championship. That didn't, change anything for me. It was really just another game, but high competition just a little bit better. And I love it. I love the competition.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. We've been talking about it with being the number one seed and all that, and not, the season not ending obviously how you wanted it to be. What's that motivation? Because Dan Campbell, y'all's whole persona is that bully, and not being there, not being on top of the mountain. That has to be a reset for y'all.
Yeah, me personally, I just want to win. So my mentality is never going to change, and I can tell you that, knowing the guys in the locker room, I think the same thing with them. Like they want to win, they know what it feels like to be at the bottom. I know they don't want to go back, so we're gonna be good.
Do you be worried when Dan Campbell walks in the room? We've been around him, and I kind of like I tense up my side of the body when he's standing there.
Depends like how he demeanor.
Yeah.
Like if you see like he just not saying nothing, he's walk up. I'm like, oh shit.
All right, last question then, right? Dan Campbell, NFL tight end, played years in the league, still be in the weight room. Marcus Freeman, linebacker, Ohio State, had a little medical issue, couldn't play the league. If they got in a fight, who gonna win?
Bro, come on, bro. They ain't gonna snap.
We appreciate y'all, boys.
Yeah.
Man. Y'all enjoy the party, dog.
All the best.
You had to pick it.
I had to. I ain't
had
gonna
to
fight.
Appreciate you, fam. Yes, sir. Good to see you.
Man,
boys.
that's
Thank you,
a
fam.
different weight class.
Yes, sir.
Man, nice to meet you, bud. Enjoy watching you play, man. Yeah, you told that thing. Both of y'all boys can told that thing.
We just need one more for the 4x1. I'll be
Would
the
you-
first leg. I've never been the first
Freddie
leg.
T, you could not be the first leg in the 4x1 right now.
Oh, no.
And when you was younger, you weren't gonna be the first
I
leg.
was the last leg. I'd bring that thing
Third,
home,
so you
baby.
can have that short, that 80.
Huh?
Huh?
This dude running 110, that guy run 110. They had
But
Freddie
it's a
run that 80.
science to that, though. You got to be smooth coming around that curve. I was just digging. I was the last leg. I want to either extend that lead or I want to run somebody down and bring it home. That was me. But these guys, though, with Jeremiah and Jamyr, can you imagine them being a 1-2 punch? Defenses will never get a break if they were 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
I absolutely love
Good
it.
joke.
I love it.
You love track?
I love track, but I love the speed. I was telling them, imagine if they were in the same backfield, 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Defenses won't get no breaks.
You know.
Defense will not get any breaks.
I think the big thing, Freddie T, because you had that level of speed too, you know, like both of those guys, but you were a little bigger back. Did you feel like you got in some spots and didn't necessarily, you know, get the tough yards looking for the big play, or did you learn that we're going to get what we get? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a few opportunities.
What's up, brother?
How y'all doing?
Mr. RC, man.
Hey, how you doing, brother? Great team. Respect.
What's up, big dog?
Y'all boys dripped
Chains
out.
on,
dripped
got
out.
shoes on.
Ooh, we
Look, son, look, son.
dripped
Yeah,
out.
man, checks good.
So for you to be in the city of the Super Bowl during the week, what's sort of your highlight so far of being here?
Probably like how open it is, like the people. Like, I mean, like everybody just kind of like opening everybody up, and like to do it in the city, and you know, like I didn't think it was possible to do it here. Like, I mean, New Orleans kind of like small, but like, I mean, everybody figuring it out. I mean, it's pretty nice here.
Where you from?
I'm from Texas.
So I know y'all think everything bigger in Texas.
yeah, most
What
definitely.
city you from in Texas?
I'm from East Texas.
That ain't big.
So
That ain't bigger than the NO.
nah, not at all.
So why are you talking like the NO? Like it's
How
where
can
I'm
they,
from.
how can they
But
do it in that little
Yeah, how can
city?
they do
Nah,
that in
nah,
that
but
little
I'm saying like New Orleans ain't like a California, like nothing crazy. Like it ain't nothing like stupid big like LA or something like that. But nah, it's definitely like, you know,
Yeah.
got the people in here. Yeah.
What'd you think the first time you played Madden?
Maybe when I was like 8. Maybe like 8. Yeah, I was super young.
Did you ever think about being on the
Right,
game?
yeah.
No?
So what?
Did you ever think about being on the game?
I mean, it was always a dream, but like I said, it came true. And like I said, I gotta get my Madden rating up. It's a little low right now.
What's your man rating?
I don't know. Somebody told me it was like a 70 something or something like that, but we gonna work on that.
Well,
If you could rank yourself, what would it be?
Probably like 70 something. I mean, next season we gonna work on that. Nah, it's realistic.
if you happen to run into Chad Ocho Johnson around town, he's
Yeah.
everywhere, so you might see him.
Yeah.
He's the rating adjuster.
Oh, for
Just
real?
put him to the
Yeah.
side
Oh yeah, I'm
and
gonna
be
talk
like,
to him. Yeah, come
like,
here.
yo,
Real
bro.
quick, yeah.
What would be the one ranking that needs to go up for you to get your total ranking up?
Probably
Speed,
like speed. Yeah, speed.
your awareness low too?
I'm not even sure.
You gotta check it out, dog.
Yeah, I need to look, but I know for one thing, we gotta get that speed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know your awareness low because you act like you didn't know it was gonna be humid out here.
Yeah, a little high. I ain't gonna lie. I thought we were gonna be in the building the whole time. Hey, that's really on me.
This is just a short stop. This is a quick little pit stop to chop it up with the OGs, man. It's always a constant pivot. If you could go back in time and pick one player that played your position, who would that person be as your favorite player?
Adrian Peterson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
80 was
He was a monster.
he was different.
Yeah.
He was different.
violent.
Yeah, I seen him last night. I was like, damn.
You didn't
Did you shake
realize
his
he was
hand?
that big.
Did you ever shake Adrian
Yeah,
Peterson's
yeah,
hand?
yeah.
Did he try to rip your hand off your arm?
Strong grip. That country, like, we almost from like the same city, like 45 minutes from me, but he got that country strip. I was like, man.
Yeah. Well, man, we appreciate your time, man. I know y'all getting the party.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you for
sure.
stopping
Yeah,
with us,
for
dog.
sure. Always a pleasure. Have a good one.
My man, thank you, family. Appreciate you.
Enjoy yourself, bro.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
and you're gonna watch with that little city stuff too, though. All right, this big city.
Hey, he from Hill. He from Hill now. You know.
Yeah.
That's why you got under his skin.
You know who
I don't know how they can do this in this little bitty city.
It's running back here. I might well tell y'all. I saw last night. David Montgomery. Listen, obviously his season, the first thing he said was, OG, man, I wish my season had ended the way I wanted it to. Not even about the plan, but about the injury. Yeah, right. So I told him, like, that's just part of it. But I also told him that he reminded me, y'all let me know if I'm right. He reminds me so much, his running style, of Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. What y'all think about that assessment?
Ooh.
He breaks tackles, he's slippery.
But Sean,
He's not the
Sean
fastest.
is violent. He's as violent as Marshawn. I might have my chest, my lungs might have collapsed off of Marshawn, so I might have a
Yeah,
different
he's
view.
wide too.
But is he as violent?
He's not as wide, like from a physical standpoint. You said violent or wide?
Violent, like when Marshawn would look for contact.
I
It
actually
seems like
think
can-
David has
can
extremely quick feet, a little wiggle, but they use him so much differently than Jamyr.
Yeah, without a doubt. And every time you look up, he's breaking the tackle. So in that mode, Marshawn didn't turn down contact. He certainly looked it up.
Yes.
So,
That's
but
the
I
thing
just
think
thought
about.
briefly
You talking
in that
about
moment,
1-2 punch of them boys. That Detroit 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
That got to be the best in the league.
right?
Them two with Gibbs and him.
Yeah.
But you can't. You have, like, to your point,
I mean,
you have no downtime defensively.
Two high caliber running backs, Pro Bowl level players. But for you, Chan, who would you rather play against? Who would you think give you more trouble?
I would rather play. Oh, that's, you know what? That's,
You know what I'm saying?
I
The
would
different
say-
styles.
For the team, I'd rather play the banger. I'd rather play the Marshawn. I'd rather play the AP because you know what they're gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna get that contact. If you have a sure tackle, you can get
Right.
them down. When you go to them LaDainian Tomlinson, I might be showing my age with the guys I'm bringing up. But like playing the Freddies, where 1st and 10 could be 85 out the gate.
Yeah.
That's the scary part about the
Right.
running back. That's why even guys like now, like Derrick Henry, that can hit you for 70, but also is going to guarantee to get positive yards at 250, how he is. Those are the running backs that were scary to me.
What about you? Who'd you like to play, RC? The type of style?
I didn't like to play none of y'all, like, to be honest. Like, I just went out there and try to do what I could do. But, you know, for me, it was the LaDainians. It was you. You know who also I thought was really good that was underrated? Brian Westbrook from Philadelphia. You know, I thought all those guys were just extremely good players.
He was definitely slippery. He's one of my favorite guys. I can tell you that much. One of my favorites.
Yeah. And I think like that's the thing too about the league though, is every week it's a different challenge. Right? Yeah. Like you might get Freddie T this week, but you might have Adrian Peterson 2 weeks later. Marshawn Lynch 2 weeks after that. LaDainian Tomlinson 3 weeks after that. It was like one after another after another. And it's kind of like what A-Chan said. Ain't nobody sorry. It's just different levels of good.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you get to excellent, great, Hall of Famer. Like, and I think that was what was exciting about me testing myself against those dudes.
I always said it. I tell people to this day, high school was easy.
Right.
High school just run through. I'm 210 in high school, playing fullback, running down, grab the dude, throw him to the ground. Even the SEC football, I won't say it was easy, but it wasn't that challenging. I remember walking into the league and seeing those dudes. Like, I got there with Ricky and Ronnie in Miami. I got the Chris Chambers with there, Randy McMichael. Oh, these dudes are different.
When you say Ricky and Ronnie, I thought you about to start naming people from New Edition.
I almost started to. I was like, where's Bobby?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So
Bobby.
we get to our first 907. I got to hit Ronnie Brown 3 times and then Ricky 3 times after that. And I was like, oh, this is a little different. These are different type humans. And that's what you're seeing these guys come through, man. It's that whole 1% of 1% of 1% thing. It's real.
And that's what's crazy though. Jamyr is tiny.
But
He's strong.
he's solid.
Yeah, but he's like 210,
Yeah,
205.
yeah,
You know, so that's the other thing too. When he gets the crease, he changes the game. Saquon's like that too, but he do that at 233.
That's a whole different situation. So you couple Saquon and his ability with that offensive front, along with a quarterback who can zone option, read option. You don't know what to do. Like, you got to pick your poison. If Saquon gets a full head of steam, he can stutter step outrun you. He can stutter step make you settle, run you over, spin move. He'll just hurdle you. Like, it's nothing he can't do.
I got a question for y'all, right? I'm the type that I be playing Madden, now I play the computer, and if they start beating me too bad, I just cut the game off and do it over.
Wait. You got to pick your levels, though. You can't just run out there in the big boy.
I know.
Play on all Madden.
Okay, so here's my question,
You might
though.
need to play on pro. Or,
Here's my question. If you can unplug the game and go back and redo it, what game or play would you unplug and go back and redo?
Oh, wow. In our career, right?
In your career?
In our career.
Let's forget it. Let's forget about this. Let's forget about what just happened. Let's just reset.
Yeah, like I want to forget about this, and I want the world to forget about this.
Well, I mean, obviously, we always split the room on the show, and it's about championships, right?
Yeah.
Mine would be the AFC Championship game. I didn't have a bad game that day, but just in the fashion we lost, being able to go back and have another opportunity to do it again and hopefully end up here. I wouldn't be here hosting the Madden Bowl, EA Sports Madden Bowl with y'all or with whoever back in the day. I'd have been getting ready to play like you were.
Yeah.
So I would go back to the AFC Championship game in 1999 and give it another shot.
Frank Gore, 10-yard line. I want to break down to chop it up to stop it.
Okay.
But Frank was in full speed. Frank
Right.
wasn't cutting. And I don't know why I thought he was cutting. And he dropped his shoulder in the middle of my chest.
No, he didn't keep
You
going.
know when
though.
you see them feet?
Yes, dog.
And kept going. I said, yeah, I would have unplugged the game if I could have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mine,
I done told Frank that before. I said, Frank, why you do me like that? He was in the way.
bro, mine, LaDainian Tomlinson, overtime in Washington, 04, 05. I go to make the tackle on. We talked about it on the show. He's running, like if I'm going to hit Freddie T here, nobody's on that side of him. So I'm going to run through him, and he's moving away from me, stiff arms me, throws me to the ground. Not only does he throw me to the ground, he scores. So we jog off. That's the last play.
That's when you be.
Bro, that's the last play,
That's a
man.
bad feeling. That's
I
a
said-
bad
I
feeling,
said,
bro.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
the last
fun.
play, dog.
Oh,
There
we
he
running
is.
it back.
Family.
Running it back.
My dog. What up, brother? Good to see you,
It
bro.
feel like your rookie
Yeah.
year all over again, man. We did this a little bit.
What up, dog?
Nothing much.
All right, man. You got to take me, B, to getting to the point, man, where I'm watching you throw footballs and turn around before your guy catch it and looking at the stands, knowing that that's a touchdown after going through the adversity you went through early on in the year. What was the journey like to get to that point, to be having fun playing the game like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super grateful for the journey. For me, I want to just stay consistent through it. I want to make sure I wasn't changing my habits, changing how I looked at the game, changing how grateful I was just for everything. I didn't want my circumstances to dictate that. That was something I challenged myself with as everything was going on. And I'm grateful for the journey. I'm grateful for my teammates kind of, round around me, picking me up. And it was, I think, a big statement for us as a team. We want to make sure, Coach Canales talks about finish a lot. That's kind of a motto for us. And we want to make sure we finish the season strong, make sure we finish the right way, and then to end the game and then season like we did was huge. So I think it was just a huge moment for us as a team.
Hey, and we talked to you a number of times before the draft,
Yeah.
and now you got your first year under your belt. What was it actually like? What was that transition like for you?
Yeah, it was a ton of learning, a ton of growth. I think it was, for me, just trying to continue to improve and everything. I want to make sure I was subjective about everything, put my emotion away, and try to learn after every game. Watch the film and figure out how I can grow and learn. And I'm still going to continue to do that, but I definitely feel like there's been a lot of growth in the last 2 years.
Were you a big Madden player?
when I was younger, me and my cousin used to go to war.
Right.
Man, we used to have some tournaments, everything. So it got competitive when I was younger for sure.
Nah, and this is a tricky one. Since you've been in the NFL, have you played? And if so, have you played with yourself?
I'll be honest, I haven't played a crazy amount. I did last year for the first. I bought the game, and I was like, all right, like I don't want to be that guy, but like I went on practice, but I was like, I kind of want to. I want to do it. Like I want to play as myself. I had to create it. Like it's already there. So I played like one game when it first came out. I haven't played it much since, but yeah, last year first.
That was a dream come true, though.
Hey man, you absolutely have to, man. When you can get on the game and you're like, shoot, I know what this play is. I know how to. Like that's really
it's such
dope.
a blessing for real.
Oh man, it's such a blessing. But for you, because I know you want, I want to let you go in. For you now, going forward, you were talking about continuing to progress, continuing to work. What's going to be your focus this offseason?
Yeah, I think one of the things that I finished the year with and want to continue is just ownership of the offense. I was grateful just to get those reps at the end of the year to be able to compete and have ownership. You know, the staff does a great job of being open and hearing things. And for me, I want to be more collaborative, make sure that I'm voicing things more, that I kind of have that experience under my belt of being able to play in the offense, play in the system, know what I like and don't like. And just as a leader, make sure that we're more, you know, we're more, have more intent on who we are. I think for a little, we're trying to find our identity. I think now it's making sure that we can build off of that. And as a leader, that's something I take pride in.
You know we're rooting for you, baby. Always. Enjoy it in there, man. Always love.
Sauce,
You want to say nothing about Bryce, about his crystals?
What's that?
Appreciate
the young boys with pearls now.
The pearls. Got the good stuff. That's that good bread.
Boy, you be dressing. Ooh, you be dressing.
Got to keep brother. Nice. Nice.
Ever gonna have him?
Hey, he here.
Oh,
Hey, I'm not even gonna throw no hate. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So here's my first question. Here's my first question.
Yeah.
What I love about you, the little bit you show us of your life, is how much you love your family, man. What has it been like, man, fatherhood?
It's been amazing. 10 times better than I thought it was or could have even imagined. See my fiance, have her here with me. Family's everything. I am where I am because the village that poured into me and be behind me and gave me my faith, the belief to who I am. So I know how important it is to be the father and to give that to my kids. And happy wife, happy life. So I'm happy. So I'm just blessed.
Have you built the callus up?
Say again?
You're an America's team. You get all the criticism. We all that's everything. That callus. Did you ever build the callus up?
No joke. I've actually even said like, if I had a book or a movie, when I write a book one day, it'll be called Calloused, and that's because of what I've been through and all the adversity and the heartaches. But that's just calloused me to make me who I am, and I wouldn't change anything about it.
Right. Are you able to kind of gain a different reset after those tough weeks or whatever? You know, things don't always go your way in football. We know that. But now having a family, having a child or your fiance, are you able to just go and be a little bit more at peace, a little bit easier in the reset during the week?
Yeah, I mean, understanding that like the adversity is going to happen.
Right.
When you've been through it, how I have in life, the game's adversities are easy. The people talking trash, as you say, or the scrutiny that I get, that's easy because of things that I've been through in life. So I know how important it is to pour into that into my home, and my family resets me. That's what's so great about the family is when I go home, everything that happened in the locker room or happened in the game of football, I leave it there, and I'm able to be that family man. And just having, I wouldn't even call it a balance because it's not like it's 50-50, but being able to have that reset allows me to run head first in anything that the game brings.
You're talking about pouring into that. I hear you're in the tequila business.
I am. We can pour into that too.
In a different situation. We'll talk about that a little bit off camera. Because I'm not sure if we can on camera.
I don't know.
But Pivot want to have a cheers with you.
I'll take whatever fine
Man,
happens.
got you right, brother. Are you good enough on man?
No, I don't think so. But
we all think that.
You know, yeah, I'm about to say, but who doesn't think that? You know, unless you're 99, I don't think you're ever really satisfied if you're a real competitor. So it's what it is. Appreciate the game.
Yep, you have to.
No doubt, man. We appreciate your time, man. I know your fiance.
We appreciate you, fellas.
Appreciate you always, man. Like, root for you, man.
Hey, he be clean, Pretty.
Oh, always.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I catch a couple when you walk in. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna steal that one.
Double suited, the double like suit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might have to take that.
Don't do that. You got to, man.
Just the back, though. Right?
Yeah.
Don't take that.
Hey, he can't. Hey,
I was like, okay, I did get
this man wears 6 rings.
6 rings. He can't help.
They had a new release coming this summer.
You don't know no better.
Appreciate you, bro.
You don't know no better. DB.
What up, bro?
Legend.
The Hall of Famer. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I can't. My vision, man.
You can't see.
My vision isn't as good.
He need
My
them
vision. Hey, man. They call me bifocal Freddy now.
Bifocal Freddy.
You know what? My vision isn't as good as, spotting that high backside safety, 7 technique cutback, give him a little bit on the top, get missing. Like, that vision right there is gone.
Freddie, his vision was good.
Huh?
He was that backside poacher.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That cover 2.
No, none like
Nobody been better ever.
None like it.
No, man.
I mean, you see a lot of linebackers, they get an opportunity. They'll be in position, but they gonna drop the ball, and now they gotta stay out there again. He ain't dropping no picks. He ain't dropping. He gonna catch me.
I used to question myself. I said, we play the same. We in the wheel in 4-3.
Yeah, man,
bro.
but honestly, the people don't realize, man, that hand-eye coordination, I used to work on that. I used to catch punts in practice.
Yeah.
I had that thought in my mind that one day they'll put me back there and let me return one.
Where at though?
They was not finna do that.
Not at Florida State.
Yo, in Tampa.
No, definitely not in Tampa.
Why not?
No.
So
I never got caught.
Yeah, no doubt.
I never got caught.
That's because when you caught it, wasn't nobody but lineman and the quarterback. Everybody else is behind you. Derrick Brooks.
It's not their fault.
You gotta call him by his whole name.
Derrick Brooks, look,
you go to Hall of
missing
Fame
the
like he
key
did.
point. You are too valuable to the defense. You were the center. You were the life, the heartbeat of that defense.
The early days of
Tampa,
we wasn't scoring like that.
That's real talk.
We needed points.
Y'all lost a playoff game like 11-10 or something crazy.
Yeah, the
back in the day.
Rams,
The
the Rams had the greatest show on turf. I never forget Coach Dungy playing mind trick on us that week.
Right.
He came in there and showed all the Rams highlight plays. And we looking at this like, man, that's not us. They're missing tackles. They're not hustling. They're not the speed. That's not. And all he was doing was hyping up the Rams. Boy, look at Isaac Booth. Look at Marshall Falk. So, man, we went out there like, we were going to take care of business.
Right.
And he said, hey, we only running 3 coverages. Cover 2, and cover 2. And we went out there, man, winning that game. Never forget, 6-5.
Man.
4 minutes ago. They said Brady Manuel didn't catch that ball.
Yeah.
Obviously, they changed the rule, and he did.
Right.
But we was expecting to win that game 9-5.
D. Brooks, when you play on a legendary defense like that, what was y'all feeling walking into stadiums? In 08, we were #1 defense in football. We were physical. We felt like, hey, man, these dudes might not score today. When you're playing the greatest show on turf, and you can walk into the arena and feel that confident, what was that era like for you?
Well, it was a matter of not just showing the team we were playing, hey, what we're going to put on tape for everybody else to be watching. And then more importantly, we wanted to go out there and perform when everybody wanted to play what we were playing. And I always tell all these coaches, colleges, whatever that, pro that come down and watch, I say, guys, y'all can watch all that tape you want to. And I said, but you ain't going to play the way we play. And he said, what do you mean? I say, anybody can look at the blueprints, but y'all don't have the parts.
Right.
That's what I was going to ask you that.
I said, you don't have the parts.
Did you ever get frustrated with the offense? Because I wasn't on no number 3 defense my second year, but I go up to him and be like, bro, y'all can't put 18 on the board. We just lost 17.
Chad, do you want my captain answer? Or do you want my player?
Real answer. I watched Brad Johnson go out there. I'm a Bucs fan.
As a captain, hey, we'll get better. Y'all just keep working. As a teammate, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on. The only time we honestly got mad, and if y'all talk to Coach Dungy, y'all can tell it, ask him this. We had the Giants. We only gave up 99 yards of offense. We lost the game 21-3. So Dungy comes in Monday, defensive meeting room, and defense, y'all didn't play well enough.
Wow.
We accepted it, but I'm looking around the room, boy, steaming. We go through the film, Monty doing his best trying to find something wrong. We go, break, get ready to go out on the field. I go into Coach Dungy, I say, Coach, you need to come back and talk to us, man. You want to keep us, you got to come back and talk to us.
Right.
He said, Derrick, yo, you guys are the better players out. I said, Coach, listen to me. Let me be your coach right now. You don't come back in there and talk to us, we're going to lose this team.
Right.
We know what we did. We know what we got to do. But to hear that from you, you got to come back and talk to us.
Right.
Coach Dungy, listen, man, got us up before we went out. Said, hey, guys, I'm hard on y'all because of this and because of that. But let's try to find a way to score. We can live with that.
I love that.
We can live with that.
I know your EA Madden rating was always high. Mine wasn't, but we appreciate you.
Yes, sir, legendary.
Yes, sir, man.
Let me help you out now. Make sure that hip feel good all that time.
Thank
Same
you,
hip,
man.
same
Thank
shoulder.
you.
And I told you before, I used to watch film on you and be like, yeah, I can't do that.
Well, you can't catch. Man, thank you.
You'll make it work.
Please
You know
do.
that. I already know. Right. Right.
Okay.
We'll talk about it because we live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Hey, one of the best, man.
What up?
You know,
Ooh. Oh, what up, dog? How you doing, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, baby? It's good. You already know it.
What up, brother? All right. So, jump into the league right out the gate, breaking records, history-setting season. Have a couple of setbacks and adversity this year. What was the learning experience like for you this year, kind of coming through some of those things?
I would say one of the things that I love about football is the camaraderie. And I had one of the rookies that I came in with last year who got injured kind of at the same time. And you see other guys who are on IR. Listen, Tyler Higbee came back from 2 season-ending injuries last year. And I'm watching these other people in the training room, and they're all fighting their own other battle. I'm like, man, I'm not the only one who feels like they're down in the gutter right now. And how much of a light and an excitement that put back into me. Obviously, you don't want to be injured, sitting on the treatment table, and you've seen everybody out at practice. They're playing the games. Like, that's the worst feeling. But to see other people go through their battle and then overcome that battle, it was just like an extra note to me. Like, man, it's not impossible.
We asked the question to ourselves earlier about being in the Super Bowl city with your team not making the actual game. You played Philly. You guys played Philly, tough game. How does it feel for you to be able to put that behind you and come to the Super Bowl city and still embrace everything that's going on, like this amazing EA Sports Madden party? How does everything feel while you're here?
Man, it's super exciting. It's so fun. You see all the guys in the league. You get a chance to talk to them after the game. It's very brief, but it's a chance to hang out with the guys who, man, I'm a huge fan of. Like, man, I love being able to see Bryce Young, see Jordan Love, to see any other guys in the league, because you don't really have a chance to kind of interact with them truly. I'm like, I'm always saying good game, but of course I want to beat you, and I know they want to beat me too. So of course I'm gonna say good game. I hope you stay healthy, but I'm like, respectfully, we're just going at each other's throat. Like, I mean, when we're at dinner, we're out here, we can shoot the shit and have a good time. Man, have a good time.
Man, I gotta add, well, Sean McVay, when the first time he told you to run through the B gap and run out and all that stuff, did you look at him funny? And then now do you see the genius of it?
I do see the genius of it now, but it definitely was a little confusing, because I'm like, wait, you want me to start on the opposite numbers and then run to the other side and then come back and run across the field again? I was like, I'm not talking again. I'm like, I don't move that fast. I'm like, I think I can move good, coach. But I'm like, I think that's like somebody who's like, man, but they have the little cheetah motion. He's in that 4 position squat, and then out of there is 4-3. Right? I was like, I wish I could run that fast, but it's worked out every time we do it. So I'm like, I just gotta keep trying.
You high energy. A lot of times we run across you, it's always chill. I heard you over there getting it on that screen playing Madden, and now I see the energy like this. you've always been like that competitive. Like it seems like you just kind of turned it on under the lights. It's like the same on the field.
Yeah, 100%. I'm the younger brother that is in my family. I have 4 older brothers. I have my fair share of butt whoopings and times where I broke the remote because I lost. Went and broke the CD because my brothers beat me. Said if I lose, nobody playing the game. We don't need the game. Take the Xbox, Mom. His roommate clean.
So my last question, bro, and it's a little gonna bring the mood down a little bit. Your brother Cooper Kupp, it's come out that he's gonna be traded. What did he mean to you though, in your acclamation to the Rams?
From the moment I got that phone call from Les Snead saying the Los Angeles Rams want you to play football, Cooper Kupp has been alongside with me every moment. To go in week 1 and having 10 catches, to go in and try to break an NFL record in week 18 in San Francisco, to being in our first playoff game in Detroit together. He's been everything. He's taught me what it's like to be professional, to carry yourself on the football field, to carry yourself as a father, as a husband. It's been truly a blessing.
Wow.
Man, appreciate you, brother. I know you got to get in. I got a question though. Hey, Puka, they know he wears 6-ring Jordans though. Now tell him he can't wear 6 rings. Like
the 6-ring Jordan. You don't like the 6 ring?
I told you. Hey, I told you.
Nobody wears that but him.
Nobody wears them.
They drop it brand new. The 8s is like not everybody wears.
Hey, get him. Get it right,
Send him
now.
a pair. Send him a pair. He'll definitely take it.
Hey,
He's amazing.
I do love like the energy. You know
Yes,
what I
yes.
mean?
Every time I see it.
From Puka. Let's talk about Dak, bro. I think. Bro, what are you wearing?
I'm sneaking out. Got his legs up.
Hey,
I just seen a TikTok. My chick on TV.
Yeah. That shit hit me.
Tyreek, he'll bring you now. He tried to bring Kevin Hart.
Hey, tell him the man in the hole, Tyreek.
Everybody ain't open.
Hey, that is great.
You know what though? It's funny when you ask people about that. It made me think that's gonna make people the man. So it's that guy, like it's you and Troy, you come in under
But let's be real though.
That's gonna make
But
gonna get him paid too.
But is Puka becoming the man the reason why you could trade Cooper Kupp?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's almost a catch-22 as the OG.
That's the evolution.
Like Freddie T had to bring in MJD. You know what I mean?
I moved with Mike when they let Zach go.
Yeah.
And that was my big brother. I know how much I respect Zach, but that's the natural progression of the NFL.
They're still doing a really good job of trying to trim that excess fat. All that 1 year when they took that shot and brought all the superstars in, you think about the hit on the salary cap they took. And then the year after that, they went down. They had the most rookies on the roster when we did the camp out there. We talked to Coach Wright McVay. So if you think about it, fast forward, just a natural progression of having to clean the books. Cooper, let's be honest, amazing player, one of the best ever. Triple Crown, all that stuff. Age, injuries. You have a young guy like Puka. You have a guy who's inexpensive and veteran Demarcus Robinson, what he was able to show him this year. They got him 1 and 2. They're going to add to that. And Stafford is going to do Stafford things.
Me and Zach, Junior, Jason, they still drafted linebackers. And Carlos Dansby came over.
Carlos Dansby's nice, bro.
Yeah.
Like he got numbers. His numbers are Hall of Fame numbers.
Yeah.
Sleazy can play.
Yeah.
They kept drafting linebackers 6th, 7th round. And everybody like, oh, they bringing in Ed Meyer, Austin Spittler, all these people. Why? I said, because if they can find somebody that can play better than me or
cheaper,
they're going to get rid of us. That's what the league is about. But Puka is a monster, and Sean McVay is a genius. These guys, I respect their game. Sean McVay, one of them dudes. When I see plays he calls up, him and Andy Reid, there's a couple that I can think of. You like, that's extremely intelligent, and those are those special.
I think what's special about Sean, you also enjoy sitting with him.
Great person.
Right? Like there's these coaches and they understand the X's and O's. They do have leadership, but you're not like, I want to go get a drink with this dude.
Yeah.
You see that in Sean. You see that in Raheem. And it's almost like that whole group of guys.
Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah.
It's that, I don't know what's that, the Shanahan tree? they
Yeah,
call it?
Mike McDaniel, like all those dudes.
That whole tree, and it's coming down, and that's a beautiful thing now that you're getting that knowledge from. I'm not talking about Kyle Shanahan, I'm talking about Daddy.
Yeah, Mike.
The Mike Shanahan tree. You're seeing those coaches that are personable, but also love game and know ball. And that's the future of the league right now.
Right.
Whenever Andy Reid get has a chance to do something.
You mentioned it. Even Kevin O'Connell, who just got Coach of the Year.
Yes.
Right? So those guys, I actually looked on my Instagram and noticed that he was following me. I wouldn't expect that, right, KO? But those guys are so talented. Former player, well, KO, former player, but just to take that from his time in the league and take it and put it in the coaching and have all that success and still be down to earth and cool as a fan, I love it.
I think you think about all these guys playing Madden their entire life and wanting to one day be on the game.
Yeah.
Do you think when Kevin O'Connell was in kindergarten, he was playing with the Jaguars, and he was running around with Fred, he 5-6 years old, and he getting an opportunity to run with Fred Taylor in Jacksonville. Did you think that like Kevin O'Connell, that's why he started following Fred? He was like, man, I can follow Fred on Instagram. I used to play with him in his 5th year when I was in kindergarten.
Fred was on the great Nintendo. Fred, you was on the great Nintendo.
Hey, take it one step further.
Cougar just said break the disc. You ain't had no disc in this thing. You had a cartridge.
You know what, man? I absolutely love, man, when you guys tease me. I really have tough skin, and I can take it, and it doesn't matter what y'all say. But I wish I had an opportunity to play both of you. I was amazing at Madden. I could really play. Like Jones Drew, he is known for being the Madden guy, but I used to beat him so much behind the scenes in the game.
You know why though? Because the way your mind works. When you be like 3, 6, 9, Saquon birthday, it's all setting up in a beautiful way. Or you be like, you have 100, but it's 55, 51, and I be like, none of that's right, Fred. You gotta have a mind like that. That junk convert into being good at video games.
Okay, I got a good question for you. And I'm right here, we're watching Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek playing sketch.
Right, playing sketch. Do you guys think he plays with Kansas City or the Dolphins when he plays Madden?
He just played with the Dolphins. He's a wide receiver. He's gonna play with himself. Tyreek.
He just played with the Dolphins.
Can you sit down? I got a Madden question. Can you sit down real quick?
Oh, bro, I got beef with you.
You can have beef. Well,
hey, this is live.
We should talk about that beef.
Live. It is hot. It is live. It's nice and. No, come on, sit down.
You say whatever you want. It's just live.
I got that shirt.
I have.
Oh, you got this?
That's
I
good.
got the same one.
Hey,
I
that's
feel like, bro, y'all too. I love y'all too, but this joke here,
That's good.
pissing me off.
Tell me why I piss you off.
Bro, my mom always sending me stuff for what Mr. Ryan Clark always saying about me.
So here's what I said about you. Here's what I said about you. When you go into the locker room and you say what you said, that's not leadership to you. Right? When you and I can say I'll say that to your face. Right. Like I'm never gonna say anything about y'all that I wouldn't say in front of y'all because I know I paint a certain picture. Right. I'm pro player all the time. But in that situation, you a leader. Right? And like people look at you not only for what you do in Miami, but for what you do overall.
Right.
You're better than, in my opinion, you're better than that.
You're right.
In my opinion. So having calmed down, how do you see that situation now?
I feel just like you said. You know what I'm saying? I feel exactly like you said though. Like no bad blood against anybody.
He said, do you play with Kansas City or Miami or Madden?
Who you play with when you jump on the game?
I mean, you got to play with Pat because he got all the X factors and shit.
Oh, he got the numbers, yeah.
You got to play with Pat or you got to play with Josh Allen.
But y'all
They
just
got
said,
you trying to win. You ain't about no allegiance and all that stuff.
Come on, man. Yo, play with Bills and the Chiefs.
But do you trade yourself to those teams
Man,
so you
come
can have
on,
speed?
man.
No, not like that. Not to be off of the Dolphins, just because you one of the fastest player in the game. Because the Bills or Kansas City don't have a receiver like you. So yeah, you got the quarterback, but you can't go deep. You got to go deep and dunk.
You're right about that. But look, most of the time, like, so I done played against most of these guys in here for like money, like big money too though. And we always do like wages online, and I usually play with the Bills, and they usually play with the Chiefs.
Gotcha.
And like you gotta do like just like straight up rosters.
Well, everybody hate their Madden rating, but I'm thinking you gotta look.
He been 99
99, 99, 99, 99.
But look though, when you playing against these guys, so like imagine y'all three playing against like three of my buddies, like all three of y'all controlling one player, and that's how it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what gaming turned into, like playing against guys like this and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just betting money.
Do you game a lot though, Tyreek?
Yeah.
Like, do you stream gaming as well?
Yeah.
You get tired of folks asking you to race.
He's scared, bro.
Everybody want to ask. Everybody in the world want to ask.
That man.
You get tired of that?
Don't even say it, bro.
No.
Give me some smart, logical.
No, I'm not.
shit.
I have a question. I have a question. No,
That's
like
probably
this,
the truth.
this is a real question. The man becomes the fastest man in the world for winning 100, and then he wins the 60, and he's thinking about you.
That should
No,
tell you
like I'm
something.
saying, like I'm so like as a football player who is an actual football player that's just fast as well.
Yeah.
What does that say about your speed?
To tell you everything you need
Yeah.
to know, baby. Noah Lyles is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he trying to use me, which is smart, you know what I'm saying? As trying to bring like a lot of traction to the track world. Because like a lot of people know I used to run track in high school, and I was real good at it. So I'm really hoping to get this race done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you really
hoping to get everything drawn up. Because believe this or not, his team and my team, they've been talking, you know what I'm saying, about trying to get a potential race done, but he wants to do a full, like, 100 meters.
No.
I'm like, bro, I'm not in shape
Yeah,
for that
no,
shit.
Yeah.
you can't do that.
He's smart enough to know that.
beat
though.
me, bro. You gonna
He's-
beat me.
Yeah, he's
You
smart
got
enough to know that.
But
When would be the perfect time to do it? Because you got OTAs and they
Yeah.
got track season.
Mini
Like,
camp.
when would be the best time?
let's do it right now. So I told those guys, April, June, I'm free. I'm ready. So I'm training right now for that race. I'm losing weight and everything. So right now I weigh about 185. So I'm about 12 pounds down from my plan.
This year was the probably most frustrating season for you
Bro.
in your career.
Yes.
What is it going to take to bounce back?
It's gonna take a lot of like looking in the mirror and saying like, what do I want to get better at? You know what I'm saying? And I've done a lot of that, man. Like a lot of personal accountability on my own part. You know what I'm saying? Like being there for my teammates, showing up on time. You know, for the guys in the locker room, being that guy I was when I first got to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like working hard on the field. Like, I gotta continue to be that guy no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta be there, bro.
So when you and Noah get done racing, we're going to get some boxing gloves for you and RC.
Man,
So y'all can do that
bro,
on TV.
I gotta do this for Tua too, though.
Hey.
This ain't only for
Do
me.
it for Tua. Let's do it for Tua.
And guess what? I'm James
Do it
Harrison
for
and you
Tua.
Ocho.
Believe that if you want. Believe that if you want.
Do it for Tua.
Yeah, bro, I remember what you said, bro, talking about some, oh, you let Sneeze jam you up like that, you got little arms.
Yeah, I told you that when we was on the show.
You got me messed up, bro. Oh, I'm a dog.
But we want to see
Look,
it in the ring.
here's the thing.
I love RC, bro.
I know you a dog. That's why I messed with you.
You be listening to
But
him.
that's also why I'm hard on you,
I
though.
be listening to y'all,
But
bro.
that-
Because
Is
but
it
here's the other thing.
motivation, though?
But here's the other thing, though, Cheetah. When you had your incident and you stepped up and said what you said, I was also the first person on TV who said, now that's a person that's going through something and he's looking at his community and now he want to change it to a positive. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna stand up when it's time to stand up. But I ain't boxing. I'm not boxing.
Yeah.
He, you know, I'm a
He
bro.
look like he'll throw 140 punches.
He gonna hit me so
around.
many times. Hey, he gonna be too quick. Yeah.
He gonna slam him.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Slow down.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
Enjoying the week.
You can tell
Appreciate
you
it,
rich.
brother. Appreciate it.
This is a rich person
Because
fit.
you
Oh, yeah,
swing
that is.
all the way back to looking poor. Once you get so much money, then you be like, man, I'm leaving out here.
Yeah, I mean, how's it? This man walked to EA like this.
That be like, you don't want all the
cleaning my daughters, cleaning my kids.
you don't
I
want
respect
all
that.
the jewelry and all the clothes. Now
They
you
here to
just
make money.
He did everything.
yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it. Show face, have a good time.
I think we ain't sit up here for free.
I'm trying to get back out.
We see you
Oh,
inside,
well,
my
you
boy.
got a couple more years to run around.
You right.
You got
Appreciate you,
Go do
bro.
your thing, dog. Appreciate you, boss.
Yes,
Freddie
sir.
Messi.
Appreciate you. How you doing, man?
Freddie Messi.
Huh? I'm messing.
I like that. Come up here with me.
You know what? It might be the glasses, RC.
She called me.
She want to ask Russell's wife.
Who's that?
Russell's wife?
BT.
What's
What's
up?
up?
Ask Russell Wilson's wife to come.
Hey, that was cool, man. I like that you stand on business.
Yeah.
You keep it real with the guys. They can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really think the players respect that a lot more, where you can tell them, look, I'm going to ride with you, but I'm also going to be tough when I'm supposed to be. I got to be critical when I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that's fair. That's all they can have.
Because the thing is this, though. They already try to paint a picture that you have favorites if you're just speaking positively about someone anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, you're saying you like this guy because of this. You like this guy because of that. Nah, he just don't make a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I like Patrick Mahomes, but he don't do a lot wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what? I gotta make stuff up.
It's the honest opinion, and that's why I love how you said that. Like Freddie just said, like when you ball, I'm gonna admit you ball.
Right.
But if you get choked out, I gotta say you got choked out, so I can praise you for 18 weeks, and the 19th week I can't say, oh yeah.
Yeah, and the thing about that, like we had the Snead conversation on the show. Like, he put them hands on you. It didn't stop you from getting 1900, but that night, that play.
This is something. This is something. Hey, listen, Channing, this is the thing. If you take a look to your left, I'm watching Brian Thomas Jr., Jaguar, the most catches. The most catches of any rookie. So the most catches of any rookie in the history of Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
I'll take a peek. Remember, Stretch said he's a Texans fan. So they have a divisional matchup going on over there. Jacksonville versus the Texans. And he's playing with himself. He's playing as
What up, my boy?
himself.
Good to see you, brother. Yourself.
And he's
Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
He's blowing him out.
I ain't never played. It's funny. I ain't never played with myself, man.
What's that score? What I was telling him was
16
he's playing with the Jags.
I always wanted to win, so I just played with the best team. I'm not gonna lie. And I created defensive end that's 6'6" from 4'2". I was that guy.
But that part is fun though.
I was that guy.
But we were just talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Being a young guy, wanted to be in the game. Now he got an opportunity, and he's beating the brakes off the stretch right now. And we haven't beat the
That's who
Texans.
you are? That's Chad Ochocinco.
Oh, look at this.
Hey, do we need him?
So, can we talk about our Madden ratings on MUT? I ain't standing up. What's up, brother?
I'm not standing up. He gonna jump on me like that.
Man, he weighed 132.
Got your Canadian tuxedo on, huh?
Look at
All
it.
jean outfit.
Oh, that was nice.
Where you got them shoes from?
Timo.
Where?
Timo.
Oh, I thought that might have been Zara.
Timo.
H&M.
What's it called? Timo.
Timu. You got enough chains on?
Hey,
You got enough chains on?
It's only one.
On your neck.
Oh shit, my bad.
the young boy looking for you.
Who?
Yeah.
You the rating adjuster. They
Yeah.
looking for you.
Oh, listen.
They all
However they
looking
want to
for
do it, we can do it here. We can do it here.
They all looking for you.
You ain't biting off a little more than
How
you
you
can
doing? Such and such.
We just saw James yesterday.
I got some beat shit out of James Harris at Pro Bowl. I'm serious.
We real hot.
Yeah, he was having so
We
much
real
fun.
hot right now.
got
Oh,
it.
this is
They
a
love
nice
you guys.
Ain't nothing.
everything. Come on now. He can't say that's TV.
Hey,
No, but getting back to it, we come in peace. This is a peaceful show.
I know.
Rated G.
I'm at peace too.
Okay.
Hey, y'all record?
It's live, baby. Straight to the universe. Everywhere. It's
Oh,
10
you
of
count.
them. We hot.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We are hot. But this is amazing, right? Seriously, this is amazing. EA Sports Madden Bowl, a lot of the young guys we've had up here, we talked about their ratings. And they are looking for you. You know, nobody's really satisfied with their rating unless you were like Tyreek Hill, who just left. He's a 99 everywhere.
If there are
But-
players that aren't satisfied with their rating, this is the perfect place for them to confront me and I can show them
Okay.
in a PowerPoint presentation why their rating is what it is.
Here's one right here. We gonna see. So we got a question, Jay. Congratulations. Are you happy about your Madden rating?
Good to see you. Yes, ma'am.
See?
Yes, ma'am.
It's true.
Nah, you got my speed, bro.
He got control of this.
I get 93.
I get 94.
Okay, yeah. That's all.
All right, now we saw you shake on it.
You lying?
Nah, he got to be at least 95, 96, Ocho.
Where'd you start at?
Like a 90. I've been like 90, 91 the whole year.
You never went up or down?
And when
You take a seat?
and piecing them up though.
So
You
this
were
is the
piecing
thing,
them up,
because we
though.
put Ocho on the spot. We told him all the boys looking for him, right?
Yeah.
He said nobody's upset about their ratings. I was like, well, he's going right here. Let's ask him.
But
So-
where would 90, 91 be
Now
amongst
my
quarterbacks?
speed. I'm cool with like I think my rating like an 86 or something like that. I'm cool with that. You know, I still got some way to go.
But speed-wise,
But
you never
speed-wise-
ran though, Jayden. So they don't know.
91 though?
They watch the game. Tell them they watch the
I
game.
ain't seen it run by some people.
I ain't seen them get run down by nobody.
Yeah, he don't have to be. He don't have to be a 99. Like
I'm saying the 92, 93, 91, like 90, 91.
so when you got on the game, did you go look at your stuff right away?
Yeah. I looked at everything. I made more up. I started off with like a 70-something overall, so I was like, okay. Now I'm like 85, 86. I ain't tripping about the rating. I just need my speed up.
So I have a question. When Madden goes back in the off season, they can really look at how the season goes, see how everybody finished. Do you expect your rating to be higher at the beginning of next season than it was at the end of this one?
Yes, I hope so. I don't want to be a 74.
You won't be a 74.
We talked to you coming out. We talked to you at the draft, I think. We kept talking to you.
Heisman.
At the Heisman.
Yeah.
Did you surprise yourself this year? You just got Rookie of the Year. All this. Did you surprise yourself, bro? You showed out.
I for sure did. I did. Like to make it to the conference championship game, like that's crazy. I'll be lying saying like I expected that, but I mean I for sure surprised myself a lot.
You know, I don't remember if I asked him. I don't know if it was him or Bryce, but I asked one of them if they would trade the Heisman for a national championship. Was it you? I'm not
I
sure.
don't think you asked me.
Okay. Well, don't answer that one. Would you trade Rookie of the Year for an opportunity to be playing right here, right now?
Yeah, without a doubt. Man, what? Being that close,
Right.
Yeah, I need that Super Bowl.
You know, I got an LSU question. One of the best scenes from the entire awards to me, NFL honors, was you winning Rookie of the Year for dapping up BT, dapping up Malik. What has it been like, man, for y'all to go on that journey last year at LSU, but also for all three of y'all to have excellent rookie years?
Man, it's been crazy. Like, only certain people know like what we all been through, and like to grow together at LSU, and then now like we all in the league and we all did what we did. Like it's no surprise that I seen them dominate like that because I seen them do it in practice. Like we were just talking about the other day. Like I don't think that last off season, spring, you know, our last year in college, where I don't think they lost a rep in one-on-ones or nothing.
Wow.
So
I can tell when our defense played. Yeah, that Jayden, that is not surprising. Like you act like you telling me something. I get it.
I'm telling you, I don't think they lost a rep. So I'm like, okay, we got 2 first-round receivers right here.
Right.
Wow.
And
They went out and played like
the thing was the Terminator. That's what Coach called you.
Yeah.
The Terminator, like you just said the same thing. Like I'd have been through enough. This football easy. Like, is that really how you supposed to? Bro, you be on the sideline with your little hoodie on, just like.
I'll be chilling, man. I just be enjoying the moment. Like,
Yeah.
And the defense on the field, I'll be listening to the crowd, like somebody talking crazy or something. I just be enjoying the moment. Like it really don't faze me.
So how, and I tell people all the time on TV, I had to get used to your demeanor, right? That like you get hit at ASU and smile, right? Something bad, 3 and out, you be walking to the sideline, Herb come talk to you, you smiling. You throw the ball to Brandon Ayuk, like beat Oregon, like you wasn't tripping. Rush for 250 against Florida, you was like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Did it take guys there a little bit to adjust to your personality?
Probably. I think like in the game they probably were like,
man, he acting different. Like, I don't know. It was like you don't have like no emotion or nothing. I was like, I just be so caught up in the moment. Like we score, like I have fun like when we score, but like after that, it's like, all right, I'm worried about the next series. And like I be so like at the end of the game, I be so caught up. Like, and we have like a game with touchdowns. Like I'm just be caught up in so much other stuff. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time.
We appreciate you, my
Yeah,
dog.
man.
Go enjoy the party,
Congrats
bro.
on the season, baby. Well deserved. For sure.
Great season.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Awesome, bro. Congrats. Real talk, man. It's cool watching.
Hey, I'm gonna look at the Madden ranking next year. Make sure the rating. Chad, we on you. We on you.
Told you he hot with you.
You say 95.
Jayden, I promise, we'll make it 94.
Man.
Hey, man.
Yes, man. Great to see you.
Bye, Mr.
How you
Gina.
doing?
How are you guys?
Good. Man, to think about like how fast life comes at you.
Oh boy.
We're sitting with him in New York the day after he wins the Heisman.
Yes.
And now, after, in my opinion, the greatest rookie season we've ever seen by a quarterback.
Oh.
To bring his team to where he did from being a number 2 overall pick, not only the statistics, but the leadership, the success of the team. Did you think before the season that was what it was going to be?
You know what? I love him. His mom's amazing. Family's amazing. Amazing young man. We talked to a number of times.
Hell no.
I did not think he was about to do what he did this year, man. It sounded like I should be like, yeah. No, I saw it in him. I didn't see that in him. But
how could you?
But the maturity he holds,
yeah,
that was the one thing about him. Like, I love your question about like you're just there. Like, was it surprising? It was. I thought that was almost a facade talking to him so many times.
Yeah.
He's trying to act mature. He's trying to be, but he's on the sideline in the playoffs. Just got a turnover, and he's sitting there with his little toboggan on. I remember his legs were crossed. I was like, he cool like leg cross, cool. And then went out there and dop him up. So no, I
like dop.
Yeah. He dopped him up. But I love to see them young dudes that are mature enough to do it. He got his arms out.
Bijan made the first one.
What's up, baby?
Bijan made the first one. Great season for him. Freddie T, when you look at running backs in this league right now, who are the guys you put at the top of the league outside of Saquon, who's obviously playing right now?
Yeah, I mean,
some of the young guys.
Some of the young guys, we just saw one walk in there. Bijan, love Jamyr. You know, I love what Josh Jacobs, certainly an amazing back. He can do it all. 28. You know, looks like me when he's running away from defenses.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor over there in Indy, another one. But, you know, all of those guys, if you put them in one, they all have this dynamic ability. And when you look at them, in totality, you got Saquon. No, he's above the rest, man. And to be able to see
we need to stand up.
Stand up. He's doing it. It's crazy. So we got to get us something nice. We got to get something real nice.
Grass, my boy.
DPOY.
Yes, sir, man.
Come on, baby. Taking it easy.
Ooh, come have a couple talks with it. Yeah. Patrick Surtain II. All right, Pat. I'm just going to be honest, bro. It's hard for a corner to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I know you heard some of the buzz going into it. Were you expecting to win DPOY last night?
I was expecting it.
Really?
Sure. You know, I had positive hopes. You know, leading up to it, I was nervous, but like, you know, I had some sort of notion like, all right, yeah, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? When I had the fam there, had pops, moms, the whole fam in the audience, so I had a good feeling like, yeah, I was gonna win it. So,
yeah, I love that.
But to be the best defensive player in the world, I remember all the way through high school, you was a monster, college monster, but I'm the best defensive player in the world right now. For you to hear that name called, what does that do for you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a surreal feeling because I manifested it, you know, before the year, and you know, I just put all my goals and I aligned all my goals, you know, and put the work in, put it all together. You know what I mean? I think I put it all together this year, and I was like, if I don't get Defense Player of the Year, I was gonna get some. So I think that's what comes with it. You know, the work that you put in. You know, before the year, you know, the results gonna happen. So.
You better than Pops now. He can't even argue.
Hey,
Oh,
I ain't gonna speak on it too much, man.
You can't do Big Pat. Nah, you can't do Big Pat.
No.
You can't do the OG that.
Hey, man, we both great.
Yeah, they absolutely are.
But even
Absolutely are.
you're a Big Mac guy. You have always been a Big Mac guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're a 99 yet or no?
Nah, I think I'm like 97.
Gotta be now.
So you automatic 99 right now.
Hey, question, if you do,
I need to talk to Chad right quick. You know,
Oh no, that's
if you get that Madden 99 though, like would that actually mean something to you?
Yeah.
It would.
That'd be a dream. You know, playing Madden all my life growing up. You know, seeing all the 99 overall, I was like, man, I aspire to be that. You know, on that level. So it'll be a huge accomplishment for sure. And I definitely will be using the Broncos every time I play Madden.
Hey, one side locked down.
We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
one side locked down, you know.
Congrats, my
Appreciate you
boy.
stopping through, man. Keep going.
Yeah,
No,
you got
for sure.
99. Ain't nothing getting thrown on that
No,
side.
sir.
I mean, appreciate you, fam.
Congrats, bro.
And that's the quarterback.
Yeah,
Saw you
well,
wait,
the thing is, he's big. He's low,
at the
6'2",
Pro Bowl.
6'3".
Saw your mom and
Chris,
everybody. Yeah,
my guy.
walk around the room. Yeah, man.
But people that's watching
Yeah,
you
man,
live,
no, congrats,
then
bro.
actually
It's
see
great
him
to
next
see
to
you come all
us
the way up.
and see how big he really is,
Yeah,
why he be giving them receivers fits.
Bro, but think about this, though.
Come on through, Chris. Sit down with us.
Love you, my boy. Yes, sir.
What's up, brother? Look at you
How
all
have I not
official.
seen you, bro?
Man,
I know.
You good?
He's hiding from you. A little bit here and there.
Hey,
Before the next guest, man, I love y'all podcast.
Appreciate
bro.
you, brother.
Eli, bro.
Oh, thank you so
my
much.
man, thank you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate you, man. Good to meet you, bro. Thank you so
Keep doing
much.
what y'all doing, bro. Real
Thank you.
inspiration.
Thank you so
man.
much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Hey, bro. Think about this, though. This is Charles Woodson, Gilly,
Wow.
Patrick Surtain II. You know, then you add them to safeties like Bob Sanders, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu. It's difficult on the back end to win this award.
Oh, for sure.
And to win it as a lockdown corner, that's huge.
Because you're not in it all the time. And some people just, it's what I say. It's funny, Sam Madison, who would play with Pat down there. When I played with Sam, he would always yell, and I said, so he was a 10 on 10. I'm on this guy, and we're just over here playing our own game. Y'all deal with everything else. So when you're doing that, you don't get the fame, you don't get the glory, you don't get the numbers. Who is going to throw at him? If I look over there and see Lil Pat, it's funny to call him Lil Pat, we all know his daddy. That joker taller than all of us. You're not throwing at him. But to be able to get the respect to be, hey, this dude changes the game on the defensive side of the ball more than anyone else in the NFL, that is special. And it's awesome to see that they're actually giving those lockdown corners love again.
What I love the most about Pat Jr., man, is he always had that big smile on his face. It doesn't seem to get flustered. These players, they seem like they were built to be in this moment. Like the real superstars. Even Jayden coming up here, seemed like he belongs. Have Pat up here. It just seems like they belong. And these guys, man, they're showing that on the field. That's the grown man right there. Oh, boy.
Now somebody.
Oh, my goodness.
What's good, brother?
Yes,
How we
sir.
doing?
My boy.
Yes, sir. The
What's
real
happening
one.
with you?
My man.
I was just listening to y'all podcast with Saban the other day, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Hey, he dropped
Love it.
gems, didn't he?
We love it.
Hey, he dropped gems, didn't he?
Yeah.
We love it.
I love that.
How you feeling? Yeah. What you think about this season for you? If you can run it back for us.
It was weird, man. It was a disappointment to say the least.
Yeah.
We built this standard over the last 7 years I've been there, winning, being at the top with a chance to win the Super Bowl every year. We haven't crossed the mountaintop, but to not even be in that conversation this season, it was like, man, what's going on? And we couldn't figure it out right. I hate using the injury thing as an excuse because it's like, hey, we all got to make this thing work. You see teams like the Detroit Lions got their whole defense decimated, and they still make it to having the 1 seed. Obviously, they didn't do nothing with it, but still, like, to have that opportunity, we ain't give ourselves a chance. So I'm looking to really get back to work this offseason.
Fred, I always tell people when you get to a Super Bowl, we went to 2 in 3 years, we won one, lost the other one I went. You always think you're going to get back. Right. How much of a reminder was this year that, hey, it's not promised that you're going to be there every time?
It was so humbling, and I mean, I know how hard it is to even get to that place, right? The Super Bowl I'm talking about, like, we've been in the NFC Championship, I think 5 times in my 7 years, and just getting there
and having an opportunity to win that game and then go to the Super Bowl, like it's so hard. And we've had to get there all different type of ways, right? Like we started the season where we're 3-5.
Yeah.
And guys are like, boy, if we don't win this next game, we go to 3-6. Like jobs are on the line, right? And we just have found ways to get gritty in those moments and go on runs and win enough games and be hot at the end.
Right.
And at the end of the day, like you got to just give yourself a chance to get into the tournament, be your best self in the tournament, so then ultimately give yourself a chance to win.
And brother, your star's rising. I give you love. I've been seeing you on commercials, your old lady.
Yeah.
What y'all talking about? I don't know what y'all talking about. I was sitting there like,
It made it sound like a real conversation.
they really talking. Your star's rising, and the football side of it too. A lot of love with all the young players.
Yeah.
We just talked to Devon Achane. And I was like, what's the difference in the league? He was like, bro, you ever seen Fred Warner run?
Oh, yeah. 30 minutes
Is he here?
ago.
Yeah, he was like,
40 minutes ago.
I take off to the sideline.
He just said it.
I take off to the sideline. He take off to the sideline. I'm like, this big joker headed that way. But yeah, doing your thing and keeping that level up, but also your star rising on all the shows, your notoriety rising, but keeping that football. Is that balance? Are you doing well with that?
Yeah, man. I mean, first of all, this is a dream come true for me. Sitting here with y'all,
Oh, boy.
talking shop, being in the NFL, playing amongst the greats. I seen Scatterboo with
Yeah.
Arizona
Yeah.
State.
Yeah.
Hey boy, you Scatterboo. Like I'm over here tripping out. You know, like bro, you took a picture with me in Vegas a couple years ago at the Pro
Right.
Bowl. I was still in the FCS, man.
Yeah.
And you didn't even know, like, and like, bro, that means the world to me. So
Right.
I'm still a fan of the game, right? So the fact that I'm able to ascend in this league, I figured out pretty early on in my career. I was like, the talent gap isn't that crazy. It's like, man, there's cats who really like devote their lives to the game, and I see it pay off. And I'm like, man, why can't I do that? And that's all I did. And I told myself, I'm like, every single year, all I'm trying to do is just get better. Like I've never rested on any of my accolades, anything I've done in this league. I already have a huge list of things I'm trying to improve upon this offseason, going into next season, right? To give my team a chance to win a Super Bowl. That's all I care about at this point.
Man, you don't know how much we're a fan of yours. And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot our shot right now. We got to do the real thing. We're inviting you on the pivot to come and chop it up with us. We definitely love to make that happen. But give us your thoughts really quick on this matchup. Chiefs, Eagles, what do you think?
I mean, it's gonna be fireworks. I can't wait to watch. People have been asking me all week about who I got winning, and I've always said I hope both teams lose because I hate both teams. Right? Like I hate the Eagles and I hate the Chiefs. I said
boy.
hate is a
Yeah,
heavy
we
word.
know
So I
what
probably
you
shouldn't say hate, but you know, obviously, you know, there's no love lost between both teams, but you got Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs and Andy Reid, Spagnuolo, like they know the recipe for winning that game. But if there's anybody that can knock them off, I feel like it is the Philadelphia Eagles because I can't find a weakness in their roster. Like they're loaded all over the place, and Saquon's completely changed the entire team. Right?
I have a question for you though. As someone who's been on a team that is constantly a contender, how impressive is it what the Kansas City Chiefs has built?
I can't say enough about it because they make it look so regular. The fact that they're doing this and having opportunity to three-peat when it's never been done in the history of the there's a reason why it's never been done. Like going back to back is hard enough, and you know obviously you see us now. Like we went to the Super Bowl last season, and now look at where we're at right now. It's like it's so hard that level of consistency to continue to do it over and over again. And I think what helps them in their favor is having a continuity with Andy Reid and Spagnuolo, right? Not having the coordinators dipping off somewhere else, and then having a guy like Patrick Mahomes at the helm.
Yeah.
My man, appreciate you, man.
Love it, bro.
Man, for
Yes,
real.
sir, dog.
baby.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you, family.
Keep doing your
Absolutely.
thing.
Yes, sir, man. Good seeing you, boy. Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro. All
Yeah.
love. Yes, sir. Always.
I just love amazing players, man.
Yeah. But you know, like that's the thing. Though. He's lean, though, Freddie T. Like he says he stays at 235 the entire year.
Wow.
That's great. He's an alien.
But he said younger he couldn't keep the weight on.
I got you. But even seeing Derrick Brooks a second ago.
Okay, yeah, he was small.
He's not that big, man. Fred Warner, that's
Tall,
too.
too. Yeah,
He's
tall,
tall, he's
too.
long, he can stride, but he also plays quick. That was he's one of my favorite players. I don't be want to kiss too much butt, but yeah, man. That's one of my favorite players. Being a linebacker, he is a standard. He's a Hall of Fame talent.
Bro, Nico Collins is 6'10".
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I saw him last night.
Yeah.
Hey, but not just that,
I
he is
seen
fast.
you on Madden.
Yeah.
Fast.
But you
Man.
know that makes you think about how fast things change though. Beginning of the season, he's leading the league in yards per game. CJ's balling actually. He gets hurt. That changes that whole thing.
Yeah, and the
You
other
know,
guys had to step up.
Yeah.
But what if he stayed healthy? What could they have done with David
Yeah,
position? I really
exactly.
do think the Texans are gonna be something special here.
Excuse me.
You got to find that quarterback. They
Yeah.
found that guy. CJ can play. Now put piece around and build it. The defense can play as well. I love the Nico Ryans. I think Houston will be special.
This is so cool, man.
No,
I'm a fan of all these young guys, man, and they to sit here and have them come through EA and just chop it up. Just about life, about the game, about the game. You caught that?
It's in the game.
Y'all missed that.
Fred, we didn't miss it. It's like
Y'all missed
55-51. Like it wasn't hard. Like it wasn't hard.
50.
You think normally you say it's in the game.
No, I said talk about the game and the game.
Yeah, we got it.
He got them Malcolm X glasses on. He think he get.
Oh, he been smart as hell the last 3 days, bro. Like his intelligence has skyrocketed.
Yeah.
You know what?
Is it getting to y'all? You talking about that? I just thought of when you were talking. Is it getting to y'all that we haven't played with a lot of these guys anymore?
Yeah, I mean, it don't get to me, but I grew old.
Realize it, yeah. There's a lot of guys who got. Oh yeah. Remember we played in? No, these guys were born.
I haven't played football in 10
late
years.
90s.
I haven't played in 10 years. Like,
But it's starting to hit me now that these guys.
Yeah, but and like the other piece that hits you is Fred's different because Fred is that talented and had that sort of career. Nobody really knows anything about our football career. Right? Like everybody want to talk to you about nudist college.
No.
Half these guys don't know I played ball.
No, like, but they know like every running back that sees Freddie T.
No.
You one of my favorites. Like,
Who
it's
that?
different.
Who that light skinned dude that Ryan Clark and Fred be on the
Do that show with the comedian. The TikTok guy.
Who that TikTok guy that be
The
on the
TikTok
show
guy.
You
Whatever
doing
it
that
take.
right now?
No, I'm just
People know you.
No,
as
Freddie.
a hitter.
People know me
People
from TV.
know you, bro.
Like
They know
my-
Ryan Clark was the eraser.
Nah,
They know this.
You're a different dude, bro.
I did my thing.
Nah,
but,
you're a different
you know
dude,
what
bro.
I could
You
down
gotta
there.
accept that.
In,
What do
in
y'all
the
think?
bill.
This
and
What do you
do
think about
ball.
the Eli thing?
Excuse me?
What do you think about the Eli thing? Not getting in.
You know, he kind of felt it. I thought he would get in. You know, it was tough though. You know, he's 11th all time, 2 Super Bowl, beat Bill and Brady. No one's ever done that. You know, in that light.
I ain't know what you're doing this, but I'm down.
Oh, now you good? Yeah. Nah,
What's up,
good.
Saul?
What's up, bro?
Hold on, G. Good to see you,
Ah.
bro. Yes, sir.
What's up, man? You good?
Ah,
You be stretching over
You hit
there,
that
man?
chain?
his chain. His chain
Yeah.
hit
You
me.
hit that chain, Mike?
Now you don't need one.
No, you good. We got you covered.
Hey, the chain injured me, though. I just want to let the chain injured me.
Oh, that's a new one. It got bigger since
Hey,
last
I was
got a little
talking.
bigger.
I was talking to Marcus Freeman about you, man. Speaks really highly of you. They got a young kid there now named Leonard Moore. And he said he got a lot of you in him, so hopefully he can continue to do that. What's the off season been like for you, bro?
Man, I just been getting my body right, needling, acupuncture, recovering, you know, golfing a little bit, you know.
Why have you fell in love with golf like
Bro,
this?
I think I got a problem. I can't just have a hobby and just half do it. It's like everything I do, I gotta be the best at it. Like that's the way I think about it. Like even if I'm not, that's what I try to do. Like I really be thinking I could shoot the scores that Scotty Scheffler, that Tiger Woods shoot, and it never happened. Like when I play the game, I be trying to like be the best and play against the best on Madden and stuff like that, and I be losing. You know what I'm saying? But I be trying.
You can double digits.
Huh?
You can shoot double digits.
Nah, so like today I shot an 85. I go today.
So you can go.
I broke 80 like last week at TBC Tampa. I shot a 77, but I just started in June. You know what I'm saying?
Sauce,
you
back
must
up,
go a
back
lot.
up,
Huh?
back up. No, I ain't taking that bait. So you started in June, you got the whole season, and you shooting 80, 85, and 77
Yeah.
from the red teams,
Nah, I be playing from the Blues.
bro. That's
I can't
I
go.
got a
if
golf
it's true.
Hey, I got a golf simulator at my crib.
Okay.
So
I mean, because you
I be
kind of
hitting on
that's what you do.
there. I be hitting on there.
Wow.
From time to time.
I mean, this is an athlete though.
Yeah.
That has to be crazy. But no, football question.
I used to be an athlete too, and I can't do
No,
it.
if I would love to go out and see it.
Yeah.
But that's to be continued.
No, we
real
gonna
question.
do that.
Real question. Aaron Glenn, former Jet, All Pro, new head coach. he has all the tools. Same position. Yeah. How excited are you to have him coming in the building to be able to kind of, get insight, a little knowledge that he has, some nuggets, and just to try and lead you guys to, some win.
I'm super excited. A lot of people don't know. Y'all know it first. A few days ago, I went in the facility and I met all of them. And bro, just hearing the stuff that he was telling me, bro, I'm like, bro, I'm ready to play right now. I'm excited. This is what we've been needing. You know what I'm saying? Like he ready to be himself. He a leader. He's passionate. He's got a lot of passion from the game. Like he's telling me about his family. Like all they know is football, and that's great. That's great to just be around. And I was talking to Coach Wilkes.
Yeah,
we was lined up against each other. Like I'm in corner stands, he in receiver stands. He like, all right, how you gonna play this? And this, like, I'm like, bro, this is the off season. The off season just started, and we really doing stuff like that. So like, that just lets me know the type of coaches that are in the building now. So I'm looking forward to it. And we was talking about the scheme that we was gonna play, different types of things. I'm like, man, this is what I've been waiting for.
That's two dudes though. I know them both well. They love football.
Yeah.
Like they truly do. They love competing. They love competitors. For you, Sauce, going into this year, how much do you feel you have to go back out and prove, I really am like that, after having a bad year as a team?
Man, like you said, it was just like, as a whole, we didn't play good enough. So, I'm ready to I'm taking all of that pressure, whether it's the offense didn't play good enough, defense didn't play good enough, special teams didn't play good enough. I want to go, I want to be the person that everybody look at, the leader to say, this is how we're going to do this, But it starts with me being able to be accountable and do my job, at a high level. And that's not just like on the field, that's off the field too. So, I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, bro, what? Can we talk to you years ago when you first got? You were still almost a puppy. But you've been in the league and all pros. Like, you ain't no puppy no more.
Yeah.
What do you take on yourself with this organizational transition? Take on yourself as a leader of this team now, as one of the best corners, best players in the league.
Man, but it's really what you make it, man. I've never been a part of a whole mass coaching staff change. I'm talking about coaches getting changed, strength and conditioning coaches getting changed, people from upstairs getting changed. I've never been a part of it, but all I can do is embrace it. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is embrace it because I know where I want to be and I know who people look at. So I want to embrace it. And it's not even just like I'm embracing it just to embrace it. The people that Woody done brought in, it's like these are the people that players want to. These are the coaches that players want to play for.
Yes.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Sauce, we know you do a lot of streaming. Who's the best Madden player in the NFL?
It's not me for sure.
No?
Probably Garrett. Garrett like that.
Wow.
Garrett, Brees, they like that. I know Micah pretty nice. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I know like out of the people that I'm close with, Garrett and Brees, they count.
I'm glad he admitted right away it wasn't him.
It would be tough.
My dog say he competitive.
Yeah, I am, but like, I'm gonna admit certain things like that. So I ain't gonna lie.
Enjoy the party,
yes,
my dog,
sir.
man. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, baby. Yes, sir.
Thank you, family. Always love, bro. Yes, sir.
All love, bro. Yeah, AG cool as hell, man. Yeah, he cool as hell.
Man, but even about AG, go back. Hey, so we're at Indy during the combine.
No, 10 more minutes.
So we're in Indy during the combine, and there's an area, like a little food bar area, where the coaches and everything hang out. Oh, there you go.
Good to see you, man. Yes, sir.
Come on over here, man.
Hey, Freddie T was just talking about, he's like, he's like 2-8 get out like I used to get out.
I love seeing that Taylor 2-8 run down the field. Not against the Jaguars.
Yeah, okay,
obviously.
that's respect.
I definitely, I love your game, man. I admire your running style. It reminds me of me a whole lot. Going through that verse moments, you've been going through some of the injuries and stuff. How do you feel to actually be back? And are you good to go?
Yeah, and number one, I was kind of upset because that was really my MO. Like, listen, JT is going to be consistent. He's going to be on the field. But then you got to have that mentality of, okay, that's cool. I'm back. I'm healthy now. Now it's time to start a new streak.
Right.
That's all.
For
Now it's
sure.
time to start a new streak.
Right.
How you gonna start the streak of making sure you keep the ball when you get to the goal line?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, I'll tell you this though.
Not about that.
I'll tell you this though. It was a little stint from me getting loose. And when you so used to just getting up out of there and you go through a dry spell, in the game like that, you ready like, yeah, like I just got up out of there.
Right.
All them touchdown runs I had, man, that never happened. But you know what? You get enough carries, you're going to have some mishaps, but that'll never happen.
JT, did you know it happened though? Or like when they...
No, I'm coming to the sideline like, yeah, y'all know what's up. Like, listen, we doing it. Coach is like, JT. I'm like, what? I'm thinking you talking about the celebration.
Right.
You dropped the ball. I said, it's no way. I said, it's no way. Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Is this running back thing swinging? Yourself, you got Josh, you got
Derrick,
Big
Saquon.
Henry, Saquon. Like you now, it's the boys in Detroit, Gibbs and the boy Mike. Is it swinging back? Cause y'all were getting disrespected for.
Oh, it's crazy the difference a year made. Just a year ago, it's like, yo, do we even need running backs?
Yeah.
Now we in the next best thing since sliced bread. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
we've been trying to tell y'all this. We're gonna keep pushing that false narrative out the window, and the young boys is gonna keep doing it as well. Gibbs, Bijan, them boys is gonna keep it rolling, man.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they got to give the rock though. Like,
Yeah.
it's about the consistent. I tell people all the time, it's hard in this day and age to be consistent with calling it because they get bored.
Yep.
Right? But when they got players like you who could take the top off of defense in the run game, it totally changes it because they don't have to be as patient with it. And like what we saw this year was great to see.
Yeah, and even as a veteran now, who's dealt with some injuries, you see your quarterback, A. Rich, you know, he's going through his stuff now in his young career. Like, what are conversations like between you and him in terms of making sure he keep his head on tight, knowing that he's going to be okay?
I always tell him, like, listen, man, everybody know what you can do. And you play one of the most important positions. So, like, I always think back to, like, the New York Jets game. He runs through a defender for a touchdown in the end zone. Those situations, A5, go do your thing.
Right.
Other situations, listen, bro, just be smart. Listen, you ain't got to prove to us nothing at all, bro.
Right.
Just get the job done, do what you need to do. And it's just all about having that situational awareness.
All right, man. We were at the Madden Bowl, EA. Do you feel like your speed is high enough on the game?
Nah, see me, I think I can legit be, you ain't even got to put me 97, but at least put me 90. I got to be over 95, though.
Okay,
Because
right.
at the end of the day, I'm really getting up out of there. So, like, you got to at least put me at 90, 96 at the least.
Hey, 'cause that's the big thing, right? You got to have enough speed on the game that if you get out, you don't get caught. Because you don't get caught in real life.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you need to mimic that and mirror that in the game. Where's the camera at Madden?
Don't find Ocho.
Ocho?
Chad
Yeah,
Johnson.
Ocho,
He's
he's the one that
around here.
boosted it. Okay,
Nah, he's
yeah.
the ratings adjuster
Tell
for
Ocho
EA.
I'm looking for him.
Well, everybody else around
about
here,
5
too.
people looking for Ocho.
Appreciate you, fam.
What's up, love,
Listen,
man?
thank
I
you.
appreciate you know that.
Much respect. Hey, man,
Sure,
let's tap in
love,
and do it
sure.
for real one time.
Oh,
This
no,
offseason,
let's do it, man. Listen,
I got 10.
I love what
You
y'all
got it?
doing.
Okay.
Because I love what y'all doing, man.
Well, let's
That's
do that.
actually awesome, man. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you,
Yes,
man.
sir,
Yes, sir.
Keep doing your thing.
That Joker is fast.
Man, he gets missing.
But Freddie T, that's to me, bro, that's the difference. Derrick gets missing. Saquon,
Yeah.
JT,
Yeah.
Jamyr. Like, coaches ain't cool with this, like, 3 yards in a cloud of dust no more.
No.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like that's the difference. Yeah, I'll give it to you if that's a possibility.
We're giving you this ball break.
Yeah.
We're not trying to go 17 plays, 4 yards a pop.
Yeah.
Sooner or later,
Yeah.
you got to get out of there. And we've been talking to Freddie about it. That home, they call it what, home run ability?
Yeah.
That's what you need in your running back. So you look at these dudes, and that's the crazy thing about Derrick Henry, is he's that big, but runs 23 miles per
Yeah.
hour. That's the thing. We're going to give this ball 17 times. You can't have 3 yards every carry. You got to fly one of them times. You
Yeah.
got to get you 60 on one.
Hey,
That's what Saquon's doing consistently.
My coaches used to have to taper me down because I used to look for that home run shot every single snap. I mean, I'm anticipating cutbacks and I'm outside of my discipline, you know, looking for the home run. Right?
How about this stat? Saquon Barkley's average per rush on touchdowns, 32 yards.
Insane.
Bro,
Absolutely.
he done broke 360s in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
And remember, he slid in the first game against Green Bay. That was gonna be 70 something.
But yeah, that was going to be another house
Would you
call.
slide, Freddie T?
Nah. Nah, I ain't, nah.
I'm afraid it's the best thing for the team because now you can run the clock out and you can get,
You don't pull a hamstring?
You thinking about pulling a hamstring, you might pull a hamstring. Hey, I'm to the house, and we're going to deal with whatever happens after that, but I'm all over it. But Saquon's done that before. That shows you who he is and what he stands for, and I not me.
I actually went down in a game.
In high school?
No, when I picked up Tom Brady. And I'm not saying the coach, coaches tell you be smart, make the right play. When I picked off Brady, it clicked in my mind. We're up, and we have the ball. If I fumble here, they can get the ball back. And I curled up on the ball, took it in.
So I picked one off late in the game against Philly to put us in the playoffs when I was in Washington. I tried to run first, and then when they got close, I slid.
You got down?
Yeah, because I was like, if they wouldn't have been close, I was going to try to score.
But you thought about it, though.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Damn. It's that thing, though. When I started coaching, I said, you know what? The coaches told me so many times, play smart situational football, and I actually, on some whim, got him, and it clicked. Man, we done won this game. Get down. Went down.
Yeah, I'll get smart. I was trying to get going. And I realized the way my speed was set up, it wasn't for the happen.
You seen these knees, right?
Yeah.
Man, let's get off this field, man. I got a table already in preview.
Bro, I think, while we got a second, this is another one of those moments for me. This has been a really cool experience.
Oh, man.
To be here at the EA Madden Bowl, and we get the opportunity to sit with a lot of guys for extended period of time. But man, to have Fred come through, A-Chain come through, Tyreek come through, Sauce come through, JT come through, Jayden, Bryce, player after player, Puka. It's crazy that we've built something that allows us to be here and do that. And so I want to say thanks to y'all boys, too, for the work y'all put in that gave us a chance to do this.
Yeah, we talking about, it's a dream, asking the players if it's a dream for them. This is a dream for me. I can speak for y'all, too, maybe, to see if it's a dream for y'all.
It's not snowing.
This is why.
Look at it.
This is why.
What's good, baby? Chillin'.
My dog, what's up, brothers?
We throwing W's, baby. What's up, OG? We throwing W's and what?
Right here, James.
I ain't met him. Bro, you so funny.
Jameis, how does it feel to be the media star of Super Bowl week?
And you know how I feel, man. Honestly, it's all about the show. All right, since I can't be in the show, I might as well put on the show.
That is
And you strategically do it. I heard you talk. I'm like, he knows what he's doing. This ain't a mistake.
No,
the entertainment.
Everything's intentional. I'm in the entertainment business because I play quarterback, but I'm just living wild and free, man. I'm grateful for every opportunity, and I'm immersed in every situation.
Talking about it being immersive, how does it feel to be back in the community, somewhere you played, and just kind of go through this whole entire experience?
Man, look what this city has done for him.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine what this city has done for me. Just to look, the 4 years that I had, my wife, my family from here.
Yeah.
So I'm invested into this community, into this culture.
I love it.
Bro, my dad sends me pictures he took with Jameis at Mardi Gras and all of those things. Tell me what it is, Jameis, that no matter what locker room you're in, what capacity you're in that locker room, you become a team leader, someone that galvanizes those guys around you.
I take pride in servant leadership, man. At a quarterback position, you got to be able to be appealing to all your teammates. So no matter where you come from, no matter what your ethnicity is, I'm here to serve you, man. So I just take pride in lifting up my teammates and being a man of increase.
Man, I love that, man.
You play the game. You play Madden.
I don't.
You just seem like you ain't got no time for video.
I don't play well, man. My brother, you tear me up in the game. I gotta get better.
But looking at, when people love you first and foremost, right? And you're an internet star, you're a media star. When you look at yourself and say these are all the different moments that people try and embrace and enjoy, which one would you pull out and say, man, I showed out right there?
Man, for every moment, I'm like, man, can I find Jesus Christ? Mm-hmm. Right? Am I elevating people?
Yep.
Right? Am I loving my neighbor as myself? When I look at those things, obviously, excitement, smiles, that's elevating people, man.
Right.
But I'm living the kingdom agenda, brother.
Oh, I love
it.
So
I'm here spreading the word, man, and living my testimony. This is my testimony.
All right, right here.
Yes,
okay, here it is.
Okay.
Here it is. What was the best Jameis Winston pregame speech? Like if you had to say the best one I ever gave is this one? Which one would it be?
Man, honestly, one of my best pregame speeches came in preseason, 2018 year against Jacksonville. And I talked about the importance of time. About the only time that we have is now. And I was like, the time is still ticking, but it's now. Man, it can be the fourth quarter. It's still gonna be about now. First quarter, it starts with now. And I had everybody just focusing on now, man, because I'm a firm believer that it don't matter about what happened behind you, it don't matter what happened ahead of you. As long as the time is still going, it's always gonna be wet time. Now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I love some Jayden.
I got it. But sometimes you don't. I would say you won't be the most famous player on that team. Then them other dudes, they step out of the way. They're like, James about to make this speech. I might well shut up.
Well, they know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, no. The genuinity of it.
When you certain,
yeah,
genuinity is not a word.
Let's talk to him.
Genuinity is not a word.
Genuineness. What's the action of
Sometimes
you like genuinity.
I like because I be struggling with authenticity. I struggle with it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Southern boy.
Hey, I like that new one though. Genuinity. We gotta use that one.
My whole life has changed.
But them boys know. Everybody on the team know. Pre-game, James out there no matter where you are.
They do, man. And it's because they know I'm passionate about it. Yeah. And they know I'm certain about it. Like everything that I'm saying, like it's not a prepared statement, but they know I mean exactly what I say.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Man, thank you,
the whole thing.
You can't wait, man.
Baby.
We get there.
Always.
Hey, you did great job this week, man.
Yeah,
Excellent job.
Oh yeah.
Great job.
Can't wait to see you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he almost had me fired up with now.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? You good?
Hey, heard me? He had me fired up with now.
Okay, yes, sir.
Oh yeah, right now. What time is it?
Is it time to unveil it? Man, come on, man.
Yeah, we gotta see it, right?
Young T, what up, dog? You know,
Big ball. What's up, baby? Good to see you.
like I said, how you doing? Good to see you again. Right here. My boy, thank you, Joe. We may or may not, you may or may not be seeing a full episode with Tristan Wirfs this week. I don't know. I don't know anybody that's with the pivot, but who knows? It could happen. Honestly, you're here for one reason and one reason only now. I know a lot about you now, so it doesn't really matter. I need to see the tattoo. All right, you have an EA tattoo. I want to see, hey, right here.
Oh, there's the tag, baby.
Sports,
right here. Y'all get a close up of this.
I'm in the game.
It's fun. It's fun, right?
The explanation is amazing.
So, I have a question, Tristan. When did you get it?
Right when I moved to Tampa.
Just because you were going to be in Madden now?
Yeah.
Post-draft.
Post-draft, I was like, I'm in the game now. I told my buddy, I was like, dude, I'm in the game. He's like, yeah, dude.
Wow.
Go get that. I was like, yes.
I love
But
it.
Tristan,
Looking back on it, I'm like, yeah, that was so
EA got buku games, though.
But it's like, you think of Madden when you think of EA. Like, the guy's voice, the deep voice, is like, EA. You know, that's what you think of. So I was like, that's what I got. I thought it was cool. I had open space right there.
Hey, that will happen when you grow up in Iowa.
I was playing Madden 07, Madden 08, like it was my job. That's why it's ingrained in
So,
here.
I have a question. Do you feel like your rating on Madden is high enough?
What is it?
I don't know. I'm asking. You don't even know?
I don't play Madden.
Okay, so if you got to be a 99, would that mean something to you?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Because when you're a kid, you make when you make a character, you put sliders up, you put everything in that. That'd be awesome if I was 99, yeah.
Did you create offensive tackles on the game?
Really?
That's not fun.
I made myself. I
have the best left tackle ever.
Dude, if you make a tackle in Madden, it's fun.
He's like, hey,
people.
My
That
blind
doesn't happen in real life.
My blind side is always covered.
It is.
I have Tristan Wirfs.
You can't do like road to the show or anything, but you can make a.
Talk to that guy about your rating,
There
Chad.
you go.
99.
He said his rating need to be higher. Ocho, they own you today.
He can't help it, dog. So, really quick, how's your time been in New Orleans since you've been here?
That's good. I got in yesterday morning. Hit Media Row. It's my first time doing all this stuff, so it was a blast. It was so much fun. I got to do the Greenlight podcast. Got to talk to Chris Long. Got to talk to Kyle on CBS Sports. I got to do a bunch of stuff. It's been on Nickelodeon. I crushed Nickelodeon.
You'll be here on Nickelodeon.
Trivia, yeah. No, it was a lot of fun.
Man, we appreciate you, man. We had to get a chance to see the tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey, like I say, we may or may not have a full episode coming out soon. Man, thank you, family. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir.
All right, wrap us out.
Hey, well, guys,
Okay, we're wrapping up here.
we were once in the game. All of these guys are in the game. But for us, as far as this blue carpet is concerned, the game is over.
Game's over for us.
Hey, I think another monumental thing I got to do with you two, media is media, but I think every now and then you get to do something real cool.
Yes.
And this was cool.
I think the alternative media that we got a part of, and y'all being as talented, as personable as y'all are, and we get into this, man. This is special. EA Sports. We're on games too.
Yeah.
People come up to me with, "Hey man, I'm on franchise
Yeah,
mode."
yeah.
But it's a great opportunity, and I love y'all boys, and I love what we do.
Hey man, I just want to end it like this. We said if it's in the game, it's on the pivot. The biggest. EA Sports, the pivot, the biggest.
Madden Bowl. See you
wrap.
guys. Thank you for pivoting with us.